Yo, how you doing today, man? This is your boy Poppy, man. I got a few requests for me to do a couple videos. I'm gonna be covering a couple topics. A few people hit me on my Instagram, asking me if I was gonna react to this to a few things. And first of all, I want to appreciate everybody that always reach out to me, want to know what's my opinion in certain topics. I appreciate everybody. So let's start out by, please, if you haven't subscribed, I need everybody to subscribe to the channel, please. Okay, I need you to like the video, and I need you to comment. That will help me a lot on the algorithm. That's part of the business, huh? All right. First, I want to say this. I hope everybody having a happy Friday. You know, hopefully everybody got paid today. Hopefully everybody on their way. I mean, in the East Coast, you got to be like around 3 o'clock. In the West Coast, still midday. So happy Friday, everybody. Don't drink and drive. Make sure, yeah, keeping it safe out there. Wrap it up. All right, let me see how the chat is doing today, man. Eat Black, man. What's good, baby? Good show yesterday, bro. I had a blast on your show yesterday, bro. Malik, how you doing, darling? Yes, please, everybody, please hit that like button, yo. It's free. You only take 2 seconds, yo. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Well, if you haven't noticed the thumbnail uh, of the video, the first I'm gonna be covering about 3 topics today. The first one will be why everybody's been talking about this whole week, and it will be about DJENVY and his wife, Gia Casey. I think that's her name. I believe that's her name. Well, DJENVY is a DJ that he from Queens, New York. He's a New Yorker, and he started he started as a DJ, of course, doing the mixtape thing back in 2000 and in the middle and in the early 2000, 2003, 4. That's when he became famous, when he started working with several upcoming artists like I think he worked with 50 Cent. He worked with 50 Cent and Ja Rule and all those people. That's his generation right there. Then he transitioned into doing the radio thing, and now he doing the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club is a pretty popular show. It's the #1 show actually in America. So as as big is between him, Charlamagne the God, and Angela G. So my man, I mean, he got married. He been married with this woman for about I think 15 years, I believe. He been with this woman. He got about 5 kids with her. He put a lot of kids in her. So doing the radio thing, he started doing the real estate. He's a real estate developer, I believe, and he's making like DJENVY. He makes a lot of money. Like this man is well off. He's very well off. And why is he on the headline this week? Is because my man is doing a press run because they're about to drop a book. Thank you. Thank everybody for in the chat, please. I appreciate everybody. And he's doing a press back to him. He's doing a press run about about to release a book, and they were doing interviews, of course. And I want everybody to to take a look at this. This video I will be telling you about, and I'm gonna be dropping the link real soon. So I want y'all to tell me, what do you think about this? And let me see how you do it. And to me, what it looks like to me is Will Smith and Jada Pinkett 2.0. That's what it looks like to me. Let me see. Let me share the screen with y'all so y'all can see what I'm seeing. Share the screen. Okay. All right. Let me see.
Man, DJ.
First of all, fair use, man. Fair use.
Envy White just emasculated this man in front of the whole world to see. And look how corny this dude look, bro. And this is just crazy. Like, I just saw this shit. Just scrolling down my Instagram news feed. Here come the Shade Room hosting this shit. I don't know if it was like a Shade Room interview or whoever this interview is from. Man, she just telling the whole world how she faked orgasms and then here come DJ Envy just happy, yeah, honey. One time we argued, and then she told me she used to fake orgasms, and like this dude just giggling and shit. Like, man, look at.
Hey man, I want to know, is anybody I ain't married, so maybe if any of you are married can school me on this, man. But is this what a wife's supposed to be doing, yo? Like kind of embarrassing her husband in the public eyes? Is this right? Is this what they're supposed to be doing? Yeah, this is crazy. Well, let's continue, yo.
Look at his eyes. Like, look at his eyes. Look at him. Look at it. That boy is fascinated. Damn.
And I'm sure so many women can relate. Like, you want to reward that man for that work, and the only reward that you have to offer is an orgasm. But even if I didn't feel it, I would still be performative. So I was faking it.
We got into like an argument, and then she was like, "Well, you know, I don't be having an orgasm." She didn't say it in that. She speaks way more eloquent now. And I was like, "What?" She's like, "I don't." I'm like, "No, yes, you do. I hear it." Like, yeah, and then she's like, "No."
Wow. I want to know in the chat, man, what do you think about this, man? I want to know your opinion. I want to know if you, and I would like to know from the women, yo. I would like to know from you, from all the women in the chat, and potentially might be seeing this video later. Do you ever fake? I mean, I'm pretty sure you have fake a few times. Do you have fake orgasm in the past? I would like to know the women opinions on this, man, because I wanna laugh. I wanna laugh myself.
Faking it. I'm like, every time, and she was like, "Yeah." And then that just crushed me because I thought I was putting in work. Like I'm sitting there thinking I'm, you know, Big Daddy Long Legs.
Man, the one his wife said she spent what she said she spent 12 hours on the phone with Tyrese when they was going through their little cheating scandal and almost getting divorced or whatever. And Tyrese saved their marriage, and she said she used to stay on the phone all night with Tyrese. He used to sing her love songs and doo-wops and had her wet allegedly. Man, this shit crazy. So I just want to see if y'all caught this shit too, man. This shit, like, it just, I'm baffled by this shit. This is crazy. But make sure y'all hit the like button for more videos. Comment down.
Yo, man, how do they do it, yo? How did this man let this fly, yo, man? Listen, man, there is absolutely no way in hell that you're supposed to be my wife and you're gonna just be out there trying to gonna go out there to go out there and embarrass me, man. This is so foul, yo. This is foul, man. I want to know what you think, yo. Was she right? Was she wrong, yo? Like, was she wrong was she right by disclosing their sex life encounters into the public eyes like that, which make her husband look bad? And I think she should have kept that to herself. Because I don't see what's the point of she providing that information with you. Like I don't understand why. I don't understand why she feel the need to say that. It's like it seems to me like the wife don't want to play the wife role no more. Like they want to be seen so bad. They are like thirsty for attention. Like if we look back and look at, for example, like Stephen Curry wife, she went in. I believe she went to I think it was one of those shows. The View. I think that's the name of that show. The View. Yeah. She went out there and embarrassed her husband by telling the whole world that she's not getting attention from male guys, right? Like enough guy is not liking her goddamn pictures. Oh, what up, Wally? How you doing? I said she said that she don't like enough guy is not liking her pictures on Instagram, or when she go to the grocery shop, no guy is trying to talk to her. To remind you that she is married to Stephen Curry, a man that don't make about $500-600 million, but that and he's an NBA superstar. That's not good enough for her. She actually wants validation from the guys at the grocery store, or the Instagram likes, right? I guess. Then we got another wife acting up. It would be Gabriela Union. She went on a, I think it was in a magazine interview. She went into the interview, whoever was interviewing her, that when she divorced her past husband, she went to a whole face and she was just smashing everything that moved. She said this while she's married to Dwayne Wade. That's crazy. That was like a couple months ago, actually. And then we got, of course, we got Jada Pink and Will Smith, the biggest idiot of the world. Like he went and sit down on the red table so he can get humiliated, so his wife can tell him how good August Alsina's eggplant fell inside of her. Fast forward, we got DJENVY, a successful guy with the #1 show in America, The Breakfast Club, telling the whole world that my man is not cutting it. My man is not putting it down. She cannot reach climax. she's unsatisfied, and like what can he do, man? What the hell can he do, yo? This is crazy, yo. This is crazy. It's like a man doesn't get respect no more, yo. I believe that she should have went about it a completely different way. Like, for example, we don't got too many good example of marriage anymore. We don't, hold on, what you say? Both of them are wrong. She is wrong for disclosing their intimate matter, and he is wrong for allowing her. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I was saying that, yeah, like I don't understand why she went about it this way, because nowadays we don't got no good examples of what a good marriage is. So I think she was better off just telling the young girls, like, look, man, marriage is hard work. You gotta get up, get the kids dressed and all of that. Breakfast, dinner, make sure my husband' business is running the right way. But not the only thing that popped up in her goddamn head was to talk about how DJENVY doesn't lay her down. Like she need I think she's looking for a savage. that's what it sounds like to me. It seems like I'm about to start making a series like Wife Going Wild. I think that's what I want to start calling it. Wives Going Wild. Let me see what my man E Black said, yo. People only get away with what you allowed to. That's correct, my man. You 100% around the money, yo. Yeah, like that's and like I was saying this yesterday to my homie, yo. It seems that it only like the Black and Latino ones that do this shit, yo. You don't see Elon Musk, Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos wives going out there doing interviews about how lame they might be in bed or how good they are in bed. You don't even know their names. That's crazy to be, yo. But we got over here all are the entertainers and rappers' wife. The first thing that pop up in their head is to say about the sex, instead of talk about how marriage can be beneficial for the to like better the community. This is crazy. This is crazy day that we live in, yo. Anyway, moving on. The second topic I want to talk about, what everybody saw yesterday, man. Was it yesterday? I think it dropped yesterday. My man, Mike Tyson. Iron Mike. My man, he was catching a plane from, I believe, from San Francisco to from San Francisco to Miami, I believe. And somebody was messing with him on the right while he was flying, and Mike was trying his best trying to avoid it. And I guess Mike Tyson couldn't take it. He couldn't take it no more. So he got off of his shirt and just took off. But man, just took off, yo. And it's just crazy, man. Like, I want to know what goes in the people's mind to trying to, like, what make you think that antagonizing Mike Tyson is gonna get you anywhere? I've seen Mike Tyson plenty of times. You never catch me antagonizing that man. Hell no. Hell no, yo. That's a big guy right there, man. Oh, you haven't seen the video? You haven't seen the video yet? Okay, I'm about to play the video right now in a minute. Hold on 1 second. Bye. Man, Mike Tyson, at one point, he was considered the best fighter in the world, yo. I think I don't want those kind of problems. I wouldn't like it. Imagine getting punched by the champion, by the heavyweight champion of the world, yo. He was the champion of all 3 categories at one point. So this man, when this man hit you hard. So let's check out this video.
So one thing you probably didn't think you were gonna see today, that's Mike Tyson beating up some guy on a JetBlue airline to wherever. And this is the guy before, and this is the guy after Mike Tyson laid those paws on him. So evidently this guy's sitting behind Mike Tyson.
Oh man. Yo. Do y'all see the picture? My man got beat the fuck up, yo. Oh man, he wasn't smiling no more. From what I read, according to the report that I read, I heard like the man's supposed to be drunk a little bit, or probably was high. He was like he was 420 and everybody smoking 420. I guess that's like part of the religion, I guess. All right, let's continue, yo. Well, let me see.
During a flight, and Mike Tyson's just minding his business, and this guy's just right behind him, just being that drunk guy that everybody wants to avoid. And he just picked the wrong seat and the wrong time to act like that.
This is George something to Mike Tyson, bro. This is crazy, bro. Mike Tyson.
And all I can hear him say is, "We can party." It's like, dude, nobody wants to party.
Wow, this is crazy, yo. Let me see what you're saying in the chat, yo. Let me see. Don't mess with Mike. E-Black said, my man E-Black said, white people like flirting with death. Don't mess with Iron Mike. Hey, man, I want to know what make you think that. I don't know if that might be a white people thing. I don't know. I wouldn't say it that way, but like they seems to like actually be more willing to go all the way. Because us, people that look like us, we know what might do. We know what might do, so we stay away from that man. I mean, when I saw Mike, I spoke to him. He sounded real. I mean, he was nice to me. He was cool to me, you know. And I seen him at the mall, and then I seen him at the club a couple times after that. Let me see. Let's continue.
Party with you, like just you're like 5 Heinekens deep. Give it a rest, bro. You're probably off Molly or something like that.
Yeah.
You're not on Mike Tyson's level. Anyways, let's continue.
My dog done got lit, man. He over here rapping with Tyson. Mike Tyson trying to give us some shrooms. You don't know how to act.
Dude said Mike Tyson tried to give him some shrooms. I think that's what he said, and if that's the case, he should have took that invitation, because what comes next?
The guy was trying to invite Mike Tyson to party with him. I'm gonna assume when he say party with him, I'm gonna assume he probably trying to invite Mike Tyson to do drugs with him, and the guy, I'm gonna go ahead and imply that because when people, when you at the bar or the club, and somebody and a white person tell you let's party, that's kind of like that's the inclination. That's kind of like where they leading towards, like kind of go do drugs with them, stuff like that. I'm like, nah, man, I'm cool. I'm good. I don't do drugs anyway.
The alternative, those punches, we can all agree the shrooms were the better option in this situation.
Tyson looking out, man. This is crazy stuff.
You should have never gave you his money.
You're paying attention, right? Michael, the homeboy started calling. I don't know if he was calling Mike Tyson a peasant, or he calling the guy recording the video peasant. I think he might be friend with the guy recording the video. That's what I believe. They going together somewhere, and he trying to provoke. This is what I think. I think this man trying to provoke Mike Tyson at this point. He looking for a payday.
So I guess the conversation wasn't going how he wanted it to go. He wasn't getting the feedback from Mike Tyson that he wanted. So he resorts to calling Mike Tyson and whoever he's sitting next to peasants. And that's when this happened.
Hey. Woo! Hey, Mike, come on. Let's go stop back. Let's do the horse, man. Come on. Hey. Hey, Mike, come on. Let's go stop.
Yeah, so I mean, Mike Tyson, I don't think anybody's going to give him a hard time about this. He endured a lot. This drunk guy was just all up in his ear. Mike Tyson had enough, and he's throwing left.
Yo, son, that gotta be a scary sight. Seeing Iron Mike on top of you, punching your head off. Man, yo, look. When I met Mike Tyson, man, what, I want to say about 11, 12 years, something like that. It was at the mall. Mike Tyson is about 5'9", 5'8", around that, and that's how tall he is. But he swole. That man is swole, yo. And he got the biggest neck I ever seen in my life. That man's neck is like this big. And I never been a starstruck kind of person. I only been starstruck like twice in my life. One of them was when I met Mike Tyson, and the other one when I met Michael Jordan. But when I saw Mike Tyson, I was like, yo, that's Iron Mike right there, son. That's the illest guy around. I shook his hand. He was real cool, quiet, and collect. At that time, Mike Tyson was on his kind of like he was doing like his Muslim thing. He had like a little kufi and everything. He was with a lady with him. He had a lady with him. And I started talking to Mike like I knew him. And I was like, yo, man, what you doing over here in Phoenix, Arizona, bro? And then Mike Tyson, he was very quiet, like very soft. He was soft-spoken guy. And he was like, man, I just live out here, blah, blah, blah. And we had like a maybe a 2-3 minute conversation, man, because his wife went to one of those stores to chop. And I was at the food court, and that's where he was at. And after that, man, we just shook hands, and I left. From what I seen, like he was a cool guy, but I already knew what time it was with Mike Tyson, man. That's a guy that you don't want to cross, man. Mike Tyson is a ticking bomb, yo. He's from East New York, and this man can literally kill you with his bare hands. And cool, yo. You're gonna have to go get a pistol for Mike Tyson, man. Like you don't want to see that man head up. Like you don't want those problems. But we got my man over here thinking that Mike Tyson was a reform fighter or something. Like, man, just because he old, that doesn't mean he doesn't hit. This man is ready to whoop you. Let me see. I think that's much of the video right there.
Some rights. Mike Tyson hit that switch. He turned savage mode. And, luckily that guy, he didn't get a full beating because I'm sure Mike Tyson held back quite a bit of power just because this guy's obviously just a loser.
Yep, flight. We just got beat up by Mike Tyson. Turn that way. Yeah, you got fucked up.
Well, as you can see, your man Mike Tyson got beat up. I believe he was holding back a whole lot. He was holding back. You can just tell. Because if and I also believe because it was like because they inside a plane, he cannot really do that much damage. He had to hold back because, and most likely, this is gonna cost Mike Tyson a check. I'm gonna assume by next week. This one is funny. I'm gonna assume by next week, my man is gonna lawyer up. He's going to lawyer up, and he's gonna sue Mike Tyson for a crazy amount. I'm gonna go throw it out there. I'm pretty sure he's gonna sue Mike Tyson for at least $2-3 million, something like that. He probably gonna have to settle for 200,000, something like that. Remember, I was the first one who told you this. Man, most people coming into the shop, man. The bottom match, man. What up, bro? What up, family? Yo, please, if you just coming in, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, just subscribe, all right? But yeah, that's the story with your boy Mike Tyson, man. And another topic that I want to touch in, and after that, I'm going to drop the link so y'all can come in and come talk to your boy. Come chop it up with me and let me know what you think, what you agree and don't disagree with what I say. Another topic that I would like to touch on will be, is it ever okay to record a phone conversation between friends? I would like to know what do you think about that? And the reason why I say that is because I think on Tuesday or Wednesday, I don't know if you're familiar with Hassan Campbell and Wack 100. Hassan Campbell is a guy that he's a New York guy, and Wack 100 is a guy that used to run with Death Row Records. He used to run with Shoot 9. That's how he came up with. And now Mr. Wack 100, he's a manager for the rapper The Game. He's Ray J's manager, and he's Blueface manager. Yeah, and he got like his own label too. So Wack 100, he's doing pretty well. Like he is really in the industry. So, and plus he learned from the best. He learned from Shoot 9. Say whatever you want about Shoot 9, but that man knew his business. He was the only man on history to put the best label ever made, which it was Death Row. I don't care what people say. That man had Dr. Dre, Tupac Shakur, and Snoop Dogg, all of them under one label. Not even including the other West Coast rap like Corrupt and Lady of Rage. Who else? He had like he had a dream thing as a label. If Shoot 9 would have stayed away from the street, Shoot 9 would have been a billionaire 20 years ago, 10 years ago at least. That's how that's how heavy Death Row record was. Yeah. Oh, how you doing, Miss Chart? Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here, lady. Oh yeah, he had dads too. Thanks, Black. Thanks. Yeah, my man Black. Oh yeah, I forgot you a West Coast guy. You know about the West Coast. So, like I was saying, yo, it was a video that came out on Wednesday that Wack 100 and Hassan Campbell supposed to be friends. And every time that Wack 100 called Hassan Campbell, Hassan Campbell called Wack 100, Hassan Campbell was recording the calls. And somebody slid on my DMs and he told me about, yo, you should talk about this. And I was like, yeah, I think this is interesting right here. And my thing is, why, if I got enough respect for you, like if I consider you not necessarily my best friend, but a friend, Why are you recording our phone calls, yo? This is crazy, yo. This is crazy. Let me see if I can play a video right now.
Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I'm talking about so you can see. And y'all let me know in the chat, is it okay for somebody, for your friend to record your phone, like every phone call that you have with your friend? Let me know. Let me know what y'all think. Let me play the video so y'all can understand better what I'm saying. First of all, do anybody can hear? Is my audio good? Is the audio good? What up, Bone? How you doing, sir? Thank you for having you here, bro. Okay. Let me play the video now.
Bro. But next you know you want that, you ain't got to talk to me. You know what you do, but you gotta go put the work in, fucking with a nigga that's a body man. Everybody know dudes body man. I've been saving his career, bro. Next you got gay shit on him, bro. Also my mama. We got all the footage. Wow. Yeah, nigga, he paying a nigga to fuck his baby mama with him. His baby mama. That's all y'all getting. Y'all didn't hit them lights. Did y'all not?
This is crazy to me, yo. This is absolutely disturbing that this man called this man, and now, okay, and now, all right. Okay, thank you, Sean. This is crazy. Can y'all hear me? I don't know if y'all can hear me. Yeah, like this is crazy to me that this man, Wack 100, called this man, and this man the whole time was recording the conversation. Yes, so he can get some. To remind you, this guy Hassan Campbell, he became real. Fucking here, yo. Thank you, Malik. Thank you. Hassan Campbell became famous because about 5 or 6 years ago, he outed the Zulu Nation. Some guy named African Bombarded in New York. Supposedly the guy was kind of like violating him. So he came out and said that the guy was violating him. To remind actually the way Hassan Campbell started, Hassan Campbell's supposed to be a gangster. He's supposed to be a hitter. He always claimed that he got bodies, this and that. And the reason why he became famous because he outed the Zulu Nation because the guy was violating him. So now he's like a pretty big YouTuber. He got like a following of 350,000 subscribers, if I'm mistaken. So he got a pretty big channel. And now, so what he do now, he do like, in my eyes, what he do anything for clicks. Like that man is he just do anything for clicks. Like there is no morals, there is no ethics. So this man called you Wack 100, and I don't know why Wack would call you and tell you secrets like that, which in the conversation that we're about to listen, I think Wack 100 kind of implied that something that Nipsey, that he might have a video of Nipsey Hussle doing something. I don't know. Let's hear one. Let's hear it. This I gotta be my phone. Okay.
You gotta put the work in, fucking with a nigga that's a body man. Everybody know dude's a body man. I've been saving his career, bro. Nipsey got gay shit on him, bro. Also my mama. We got all the footage. Wow. Yeah, nigga, he paying a nigga to fuck his baby mama with him. His baby mama. That's all y'all getting. Y'all didn't hit them lights. Did y'all not hear what he's
Did anybody heard what Wack 100 said on that call allegedly about Nipsey Hussle and his baby mama and somebody else? Did anybody hear that? Let me go ahead and play it one more time so y'all can hear. Oh, fair use, by the way.
Nipsey got gay shit on him, bro. Also, his body man. I've been saving his career, bro. Nipsey got gay shit on him, bro. Also, my mom. We got all the footage.
Wow.
Yeah,
Let me rewind it.
Feel like you're doing the work of 4 people?
Let's go.
You're not killed by a girl on boy, bro. But Nipsey know you a natural that topic, nigga. You know what you do, cause you ain't working, fucking with a nigga that's a body man. Everybody knows dude is a body man. I've been saving his career, bro. Nipsey got gay shit on him, bro. Also, my mom. We got all the footage.
Wow.
Yeah, nigga, you paying a nigga to fuck his baby mama with him. His baby mama.
That's all y'all getting. I ain't got y'all.
Wow. Wow. Did y'all hear what the man, what did y'all hear what Wack 100 say about Nipsey Hussle having to pay somebody to smash his baby mama allegedly? This is weird, yo. So what the man is implying is that this man was kind of paying somebody. He said, how you call that? A cockhold? A cockhold? Yeah. I don't know, man. I want to let me rewind this one more time. Yo, let me make sure see if I'm hearing this well. Let me see if I'm hearing this well.
Hit them lights. Did y'all not hear what he just said? Huh?
Working, fucking with a nigga that's a body man. Everybody know dude is a body man. I've been saving his career, bro. Nipsey got gay shit on him, bro. Also, my mom. We got all the footage.
Wow.
Yeah, nigga, he paying a nigga to fuck his baby mama with him. His baby mama.
That's all y'all getting. I ain't got y'all didn't hit them lights. Did y'all not hear what he just said? Huh? What y'all didn't hear him? Oh, what y'all thought I was playing? I mean, Wack, we could take the gloves off. Huh? Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. Let's rewind. Huh? What?
See, you got killed by a girl on boy, bro. But Nipsey know you a natural that topic, nigga. You know what you do, nothing. You ain't gonna put the work in, fucking with a nigga that's a body man. Everybody know dude is a body man. I've been saving his career, bro. Nipsey got gay shit on him, bro. Also, my mom.
Wow. We got all the fun.
Yo, this is some big allegations, yo. Wack 100 said that's allegedly that Nipsey Hussle was doing some funny stuff. But he was on some funny style stuff, yo. I don't know how truthful it is. He said he got the footage, but it came out straight. That person on the phone was Wack 100. He's a manager. He's a rap artist manager. He managed the gang. He managed Ray J. He managed Blueface. Now that's like his biggest artist right now. And let me ain't supposed to be his friend. Why is the reason for recording? Let me tell you what is his reason. His reason is because that guy that you see right there on my screen, he got a channel. He got a pretty big channel, and he do everything for likes. That's all it is. That's all it is. Like they're that's all they're doing. Let me continue so you can let me see if you say something else. This is a pretty short video.
Footage is what Wack said. He was extorting him allegedly. Now let me ask you a question. Why did they wait till Nipsey died for Big U to send Wack 100 to go get 30% of his stuff? Why you think Laura London is so quiet? She dealing with foul niggas, and this is the nigga that y'all laughing and y'all playing with in Clubhouse? Huh?
They was on a mission. I was on a mission too. Oh, y'all thought because I wore my. Let's go.
Yo, this is some real strong allegations right here, yo. Well, let me go ahead and drop the link, yo. I want to see what do you think about all of this. I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear your take. What do you think? What's going on in this with all of it that I just showed you? This is crazy. This is crazy to me, babe. You ask me. The man, Nipsey been there for what? He died before the pandemic, so he been there for at least 3, going on 4 years, maybe. Yeah, I believe he been there for 3, going on 4 years, and now they're putting his name out like that. That's crazy, yo. This is wild. And the man got kids. I don't know why. Like, what's the reason of that? I dropped the link on the chat, man. So y'all feel, y'all can come up anytime. Come talk to your boy, man. Friday. Man, I should have made me a drink. And I want to know what's the people's opinions in this, man. So feel free to hit that link, the StreamYard list, so we can chop it up. And if you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Yo, this is crazy. This is some wild stuff going on. I wonder why. I wonder. He knew what he was doing. Okay, we got somebody coming to the front right now. Let me see. Yo, what's good, family?
What's good with my guy?
See, over here trying to put in work, man. I'm trying to be like you when I grew up.
Shoot, man. You already right there. We running neck and neck, brother.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get it, man.
You rocked with me and
Friday going?
Huh?
How's your Friday going?
Oh, it's good. You was rocking with me in the PM. I'm gonna rock with you in the AM. We getting it.
Respect, boy. Respect, but man, that's the only way to come up, man. But look, I don't know if you was watching the whole little monologue that I did.
I did.
I talk about first is black men getting emasculated by their wife, and then I talk about the Mike Tyson scuffle, and then I talk about your boy Hassan. Your boy Wack 100 telling secrets to this weirdo Hassan Campbell.
Yeah, you got a
Which one you want to go first?
You got a good buffet of conversation right here, brother. Let me see.
The Friday recap, baby.
I like that idea. I was like, dang, I wish I could have thought of that. I was like, dang, I low-key want to use that format. That boy came up with something, but nah, on the real though.
Well, I got some ideas now, though. I got a couple ideas that I'm gonna start little by little, because you gotta ease your way into this.
You do.
I don't want to just rush in because I gotta know the idea. Like I wanna do the sport division, you know what I mean? Because I know I'm a sport wizard. So I'm gonna do that thing.
Oh, it's funny that you say that. So I'm launching a sports show next week, so we could play around with that too, pause. But you know what I'm saying? We can mess around with the sports stuff because I like talking sports too. It's a good time right now. It's the playoffs right now, basketball, football signings. You know what I'm saying? It's just good time for sports right now. Let's see. Let's jump with my boy Mike. So Mike was out here for the 420. So on 420. We all go to what's called Hippie Hill, and that's where everybody go and just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Smoke. It's legit thousands of people there, right? And Mike was there, and so Mike is always. I met Mike a few times. I met him in Vegas when I lived in Vegas, and I met him out here in the cannabis industry too that I'm in, and he's always been cool, humble dude. So you know, you could tell dude was just trying to antagonize him and see if he can get a reaction out of Mike. And then and he human too, so you can only get pushed so far. And you know, Mike got a lot of restraint for somebody that was a loose cannon. You know what I'm saying? So I think dude is trying to get a check. They'll settle out of court. I'm thinking he might get like 100. He might get 100,000 or something like that. That's what I think.
Yeah, like to me, bro, I think that was his idea. I think that was that was like his plan from the get-go. Like, let me antagonize this guy because I know if he hit me, that's a couple dollars in my bank account, yo. The number that I came up with was he probably gonna have to settle for around 200 for 200 piece, 250, something like that. Because Mike was holding back. If Mike would have went all out like he knows, you gotta understand, man. Mike is a professional
boxer,
fighter, heavyweight on top of that.
Right.
I don't care. Yes, he obviously he on his 50s now, so he's slower. But you talk about fighting somebody on the street. This guy doesn't have no training. I don't think he would like if Mike would have get him like squared out. He would have. My hands are so little that he probably would have killed him.
He lucky that chair. He lucky that chair was in the way, and plus Mike Tyson slow is faster than my fast, your fast, anybody fast that's walking around here on a normal day. He trains to do that. He could do that in his sleep. He could wake up and throw some combinations. So yeah, but like out here in California law, because I'm a certified paralegal too, and you know it's a long stretch. But the thing about it is, Mike can say that dude was assaulting him with, you know, he was verbally assaulting him, and like it's called provocation. So he provoked Mike. Now, dude was drunk. You could tell that he was drunk, and you know he wasn't or inebriated. So you know, dude kind of was showing signs that he was provoking it. It won't never really go to court because it costs way more money to go to court over what they could settle for. And so they'll probably just go back and forth like, look, dude, you was provoking Mike. Let's just settle this. We'll give you a couple dollars and then go about your business. You know what I'm saying?
It just, to me, yo, if they say, I think Mike got to take it all the way. Somebody got to stand up, bro. The reason I say that is because if this man get, let's say 50,000. Let's just say the very little 100,000, right? Now you kind of put in those celebrities in the bad spot because now I can go and antagonize LeBron James when I see him. Hopefully he's mad at me.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like when you start giving them bread, it's like you kind of like rewarding for the bad behavior. And those people got no protection at all, yo.
Yeah.
Which is, I think that's wrong.
That's always been the thing though, like where you go get into it with somebody or a celebrity, you know, have money and know they'll settle out of court. People do that with stores with them slip and falls, but now it's too many cameras everywhere. But people do things like that. It's a crime of opportunity. So people just take the opportunity to try to get some money out of it. And judges see that too. But it usually don't get to the trial stage and they just settle out of court because it's not even worth the headache. Like he just was messing. He just blew Mike Tyson high. That's all. I think I saw somebody say that too. Like he was just blowing his high. Like that was messed up. Like he lucky he didn't have to go to the hospital.
Yeah, you're right. He is lucky that. Like I think what saved him was like the space that they were on, bro. Like they weren't on the little on the airplane. You kind of really squared up with him like you wanted to. And, and the chair was in between them too, so he kind of really put his hips into the punch. Man. Because that's what most of your power comes. Your power comes from your hips when you're a boxer.
I was just surprised they was on JetBlue. Mike Tyson flying on JetBlue from California to Florida. Where was he going?
They got the most direct flights though. That's why.
They got the what?
They got JetBlue provide the most direct flights out of all the airlines.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm just saying, like a lot of people talk bad about JetBlue. I flew JetBlue a couple times. I never had a problem.
No, JetBlue is good, bro.
Yeah, I never really had a problem with them.
I think you got JetBlue confused. JetBlue, actually, the chair of JetBlue are more comfortable than any other airline, yo. They
Yeah,
way better than American Airlines. I can promise you that. Or U.S.
Yeah.
Airways. I mean, U.S. Airways I blend in with American Airlines, but they better than United. That's for sure.
Yeah,
And like,
so yeah, that
so
one that airline is
you
like
said you were
Spirit.
paralegal, right? So like, do you
Yeah.
think that goes like to California court or something? But I heard like everything that you do in the plane is like a federal court. Federal.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it can be considered like a federal crime, depending what it is. You always can attach those things to it, but they'll usually get dropped if it doesn't have anything to do like drug smuggling, something like that. But it's just like a regular combat, you know what I'm saying? Like a regular assault and battery, because he could say that Mike Tyson was guilty of battery, and then Mike will be like, well, you assaulted me, because assault is like when you use words and you threatening and you all in my space and you're agitating me, you're provoking me, and all that other stuff. So he can just say, hey, look, I thought he was about to do something because the dude was acting weird around me and kept acting crazy. And so I responded, you know what I'm saying? So, but the thing about it is it won't really get that far. You know, they'll just settle it out of court because it's not worth all the court costs, because dude didn't get injured where he had to go to the hospital or anything like that. So the damages are very limited. And this is just my opinion. This is not legal advice or anything like that. This is just my opinion. And usually that's how that works out though.
Yeah, how you doing, my man?
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
Yeah, long time no hear from you, bro. How you been? Can you hear me? Okay, we got a bad connection.
Uh-oh. Okay.
We got a bad connection, man. Can you hear me? Yeah, he probably like to drive
their router.
Yeah.
Yo,
isn't that something though? Every time that you jump in the internet, man, that's like the internet can be working good all day long. You watch like 25 Netflix movies. At the time you have to do something, that's when it start tripping.
Exactly. But the question you got on the screen on the screen is a good one, right? Is it ever okay to record a phone conversation between friends? Okay, so
you know what, I posted that question first, right?
Yeah, because of the Wack 100.
Yeah, okay.
Situation.
Well, what you think about it?
Well, the whole Wack 100 thing and what he's saying about Nipsey and all that other stuff, whether it's true or not, is like now is not the time to do that. Would you have done that if Nipsey was alive? That would be my question. So don't come at Nipsey like that, because you know, rest in peace. You shouldn't even. You should just that's a dead situation. Now, as far as recording conversations between and you got it in quotation, friends, right? Because when people throw that word around very loosely, friends. And so I grew up in the school of thought of like, that's hella weird. You know what I'm saying? That's
really?
weird.
What are you trying to do?
To record conversations and stuff like that, right? Now, it's 2022. And if you in the public eye, if you a content creator, if you on YouTube, if you on any of that, it's in your best interest to record your conversations. And the reason why I say that is because I've been in situations where you fall out with somebody. Let's say you're doing a pod with somebody, or even in the Wack 100 situation where you having conversations with people or whatever, and you in that public eye, and people try to out you. And then, you know, people try to out you. They try to out you with receipts, as they call them. I'll call them the affidavits because that sounds more masculine, but they try to out you with text messages and recordings, right? And let's say you don't have nothing to back yourself up. People are going to sit there and believe what those text messages said, whether they've been doctored or not. Same thing with audio. Have it been clipped or not? Now, it's times where people tried to out me on some stuff or lie to me about some stuff, and I just wasn't having a good vibe about the conversation. So I started recording the conversation. And then, and lo and behold, it came out that this person tried to come out at me on some stuff that I knew wasn't authentic, and I had all the authentic stuff that I was recording. Not that I was using it to blast it on the internet, but only to protect myself when it get to a certain point and it blow up and people come at me. Then I have all the affidavits. I have all the stuff that people say that I did or I didn't do. So it's weird. So when you in this content creating space and you're going to be a public figure, it's in your interest to record conversations. And it ain't necessarily got to be on some like scheming type shit, because a lot of conversations that we have that we want to bring for content, we try to translate our everyday conversation into the content. So I record conversations I have with my friends. They already know I'm not going to drop nothing unless they hear it first. They already know I tell them and everything. So it ain't nothing that I'm hiding or anything like that. So coming into this new digital age, it might be in your best interest to record your conversations.
Yeah, like me personally, I don't I never thought about it like, and that to me, where I come from like the streets type of thing, right? So that right there gave me like a me. I never thought about like recording anybody conversation. You see what I'm saying? Because
right,
your word is your word. Your word is your bone, right? That's what we said where I'm from. Now the way you see the way you put in there when we doing this thing right here, this YouTube stuff, um, you're supposed to record the other content creator that you're talking to. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't thought about it. Because maybe I don't speak to people like that, and if I had to speak to like, let's say you, I speak to you like quite often.
Yeah.
I trust you, me. I've been rocking with you for a while now, right? And
Yeah.
I don't really and what we do when we have to communicate about do a collaboration or anything, we do it through a goddamn message anyway.
Right.
So it's already being pretty much recorded in a way. If you want to call that as that's your records right there. That's what I'm saying. That's your record.
Right. Right.
So now the way you put it in like you're supposed to record conversations when you talk to other people. I mean, I guess if you were like I mean, I guess that you might be right. Like if you would start a song like that, but that's that kind of like tainted the relation. If I'm friends with you, like we tight, and I don't think I should be doing that. That's me. But then again, I must be a naive kind of person.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you in my wholeheartedness. I feel like that is weird that you got to do that, right? It's weird that you got to be in that situation. But the thing about it is that's where it happens the most, because it's no different than look at it as if you break up. Let's say you talking with a chick and for some reason y'all fall out and she pulls out her text messages and conversations she recorded talking about you. If you don't have nothing to combat that, you're going to be looked at a certain way. Okay, when it comes to man and woman, as a man, you can overlook that because you can expect a woman to act like that. But when it comes to this content stuff, let's say me and you was rocking with each other. Like we are, and we start kicking in, we start going places, and then women start getting involved, because it's always usually has something to do with women, or just like they were trying to say the Laura London thing or whatever. So when it started getting all the lines are blurred between the business and the personal part, right? And then let's say I get mad at you. I wouldn't do this to you. I'm not recording any of the conversation that we have either. But I'm just saying, let's say me and you fall out and I get mad, and then I start trying to Mac blast you or dish you, sneak dish you or whatever, and then I'm putting all this stuff out, and you like, hold up, bro, that ain't even how the conversation went. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I got this for protection of myself. It's just nothing but protection of yourself. It just depends on what the intent is that you have it, because the intent of the initial person recording it is to try to catch you up. The intent of the person that's the other person, which would be you, would be to protect yourself, because you got to protect yourself. Because I'm telling you, bro, and if I didn't go through this, I wouldn't have been able to give you this, because I would be like, man, that's weird. Don't record conversations. But it started with chicks, though. Started recording chicks, stuff that they was doing, because when the conversation going weird, like it seemed like you trying to pull something out of me, or are you trying to set me up? You know what I'm saying? Let me boom and hit the thing on you right quick. See what's going on. Feed to the conversation a little bit. See what's up. Because lo and behold, it comes
Yeah, so
out.
you said. Go ahead. Sorry. Go. You said that you went through it yourself.
Yeah, I've gone through it myself, and I hate to say that you have to record yourself, but you do have to protect yourself, bro. And I'm just waiting for it to blow over. I'm not to blow over, or it should blow over, but I'm waiting for it to blow up. So if it blow up, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's funny. I'm gonna let it all play out, let them have their narrative out there and everything. And then once I start debunking things one by one with my affidavits, it's gonna show what that person looks like. I'm not gonna have to really do too much work because you out there making a fool of yourself. And I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be in position to do that if I had not recorded those conversations. And it was a trip because I was like feeling some type of way about doing that. But like I said, my intuition was right. And I can give you details offline.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. That's crazy, son. Yo, like, I mean, I remember. To be honest with you, no, I cannot think of any situation that somebody even blackmailed me or even came at me somewhere like that. Because I mean, the kind of arenas that I play with, man, like if somebody blackmail you, like we're gonna have to get in after that. So
Yeah, I've had it happen to me. I've had it happen to me multiple times where people tried to do that. So that's what got me to the point where I was like, how do I make sure that I keep myself on the straight and narrow? Because people gonna say what they're gonna say, and it's up to you to or not to be able to defend yourself if you want to. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have the bullets in the chambers to do so, you're at the will of what's happening to you based on what they're saying. Like you can run your narrative, but when you throw the truth don't need no alibi.
Yeah, you're right about that, man. It's just,
and it sucks.
I don't know what kind of world we live in nowadays that we have to, like, you have to like record somebody that you obviously ain't calling you. That means I trust you enough to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you like like my pastor in a way. You see what I'm having I trust you, my friend, you my homie, man. I should be able to talk to you freely.
Yeah, confidential conversation. But once you have a person take some of your text messages and make them public, then wouldn't it be smart if you kept the text messages as well? People do that all the time. They keep the text messages. So
man, this is crazy, son.
And like I said, bro, it is weird that you gotta do that, but I've been through too many situations that I could tell when somebody trying to set me up, bro. Like you could tell, like you said, when you being in the streets and then people come at you a certain kind of way, and you know it's not congruent with who they've always been, and then your spidey senses start kicking. Then that's when you do it. I'm not saying go into the relationship like I'm going to record everything we say just in case something happened. Nah, I'm just saying use your discretion, use your discernment, and if it start getting a little funky, protect yourself.
Damn, man, it's just, I can say, bro, I don't remember, I don't recall, not even once. I have to even, those thoughts never came into my mind, yo, like, yo, I gotta record a conversation with my man Black right here, just in case. Because if the way I look at it, bro, if we fall love, that's it. I don't know, what the hell am I blackmail you for? You see what I'm saying? And I don't think that's man's like, but I believe that's like a technique that people use when they in high places, when they doing like $1 million plays and stuff like that. That's what I believe.
That's true. I could agree with that. I could agree with that once you get to a certain level. But the thing about it is, yeah, I would agree because I'm like, damn, I'm not even up there in the YouTube sphere yet. And I got people trying to take me down already. And I'm like, damn, I'm acting as if I already got 100,000 subs. But then I thought to myself, so you know what? Treat the situation accordingly because one day you will get there, and when you get there, you'll know how to handle it. That's why I'm watching all these different beefs and funks between all these manosphere people, and they going back and forth, and I'm like, well, you know, this is all messy. It's all messy. So if I ever have to start dealing with some of these people and it start getting all weird, nigga, I gotta protect myself because I promise you, any of these niggas come out here and try to blast EVH black, I'm not gonna give a fuck. I don't care what you find. I don't care. None of y'all niggas don't make or break me. So at the end of the day, if they get to doing that shit, then I'm gonna have to be on some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to. I'm trying to avoid that because the whole purpose of me to come on here is give game and how to navigate around some of this weird shit. And unfortunately, doing one of those things is recording motherfuckers when you feel shit is getting crazy.
Yeah, that's nasty, man. That's nasty, bro. I don't.
It is. It
I
is
don't know what
crazy.
kind of war. I don't know what kind of world we live in, man. I want to know what's your thoughts on your homeboy, DJENVY, man, and his wife. She she emasculating this man pretty much by saying that he don't lay her down, like he don't lay the pie down her, like she doesn't have a climax. she doesn't squirt, I guess. Oh, my
Man,
man
he
coming
would.
back up, yo, can you hear me now?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Oh, I got you. Sound perfect, man. How you doing, bro?
Bueno, bueno. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
Aquí, hermano, aquí. ¿Cómo está todo?
Todo está bien, gracias a Dios. I'm happy to be on your panel. Thanks for having me up, brother.
Yeah, you always welcome on this pappy on the pappy block over here, man. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if you know my man Black. You seen him before, man. This is my good friend of mine right here.
What's
Yeah,
going on,
I've
brother?
seen Black a few times. I never met him, but it's a pleasure to speak with you, Black.
Yeah, pleasure's mine,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah. I want to know what's your thoughts about. I don't know if you can see the banner. He said, and I asked a question like, is it ever okay to record phone conversation between friends, quote
The
unquote?
only time it's okay, Poppy, is when it's legal, man. It's got to be legal, right? So
Mm,
there's two-party states and one-party state. So you got to figure out what you live in and what
yeah.
the laws are and what they say. So it don't matter what people think. It matters what you want to do, and then it matters what the laws are. So my opinion is just keep it legal, so that way you don't get in trouble.
If I'm mistaken, you got like you have a military background, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So that's like so the reason why I asked is because that's more like a military kind of thing when it comes to information and stuff like that. But that's more like an in depth on the kind of stuff and or the kind of work that you're doing. Am I right or wrong?
Well, yeah, but I also do a lot of activism, and in the activism arena, we like to record the cops and
Yeah.
record things and kind of bring things to people's attention. And whenever you're recording someone, you always have to take into consideration is what you're doing legal or illegal. And after that, it really don't matter. It's just up to the individual. Is it morally correct? Um, I think is something that each individual will determine on their own compass.
Okay, man. All right, man.
I agree with that.
Do you
I
mind? Do
agree
you
with
mind to
that.
tell us? Do you mind to tell us on what kind of on what branch in the army you was?
I was in the army. That's what branch of service I was in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
there's multiple branches of the military: the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, Space Force, all those branches. I was in the my branch was the United States Army.
Oh, okay, man. Well, let me say this, man. Thank you for your service, brother.
Yeah, thank you, Bobby. We do it for guys like you, brother.
Hey, man, you're a better man than I am because I can see myself. I mean, I can do it, but goddamn, you have to be a different kind of man to yes, get up, go fight for the country, not knowing that you coming back, yo.
I ain't gonna bow down to nobody, brother. I'm gonna be free.
And the crazy part is that, I always have admiration for army guys because you have to have, like I said, you have to have a different kind of heart. You know what I mean? Like you have to be willing. You ready to go. Like you ready to lay everything on the floor. So my father's out there too. So that's what another reason why. So thank you, bro.
You're welcome, brother. We do it for guys like you. Like I said, I'm gonna fight to be free, you know. And even though I am currently free, I'm gonna keep fighting for freedom. So that's the way that I believe. Some people say we're baby killers. Some people say we're this and that. You know, uh, it is what it is, bro. I don't mean to be any of those things. I just mean to make sure my family
You want
gets
to
to
protect
pick
what's
what
first.
bed. Yeah, what bed they're gonna sleep in tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. That's a special. You a special kind of man right there, man. I want to know, what do you think about what's going on lately with this? All the wives kind of emasculated the man. Yo, like I know, I'm pretty sure you heard about what happened with Jada Pink and Will Smith. I'm pretty sure you were. I don't know if you're familiar with what happened this week with DJENVY and his wife. They sit down for an interview, and homegirl felt the need to to tell the whole world that her husband doesn't sexually satisfy her. Like, what do you think about that?
I think it's a common trait in men. Some men have a problem making that happen. It's a little uncommon for a woman to go out there and put it out there on the street, but to each their own, right? But the snowflakes, I don't know what to think about them snowflakes, you know, the Will Smith and all that shit. I think that I'd rather talk about Mike, you know, Mike Tyson. I think
Yeah.
if somebody's harassing you, I think you ought to be like Mike and you ought to beat the shit out of them, and then they'll
Mm-hmm.
stop harassing you. You know what I mean? Some people don't believe in violence. I believe some people only understand violence,
Yes.
and
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you.
so
You're right on the money.
unfortunately,
You're
Mike
right on the
had to
money
take
because
it to that level.
I used to be. I mean, now that I'm getting a little older, I'm in my 30s now. I used to be on some real violent kind of stuff because some, like you say, people don't understand when you're trying to when you're trying to wave the white flag. And most of the time, people take your kindness for softness. That's one thing I learned in life. So sometimes you have to put hands on. It's not necessarily the best answer, but it is an answer.
It is an answer.
It is, bro, because like it's been a couple times, bro, that I tell the guy like, yo, I'm waving the wife like, listen, bro, you got it. And they turn around and call you pussy. Right after you turn around, and that's when you turn around and got enough to, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like most of the time, I don't want to hurt you, bro, but I know what I can do with these hands. And that's what I'm saying. You're like when you wave the white flag, the first thing the next guy is gonna call you is a pussy. That's exactly what it is. Let me see. We got somebody else coming up. Yo, how you doing?
Hey, salute, Poppy.
Yeah, how you been, my man?
Hey, tapping in with you. You know I come and support your platform, Poppy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, welcome, man. I appreciate you, man. Like I got a few topics for you, man, and I know you gonna like this one, man. The Mike Tyson, man. We talk about Mike Tyson right now. What you think about Mike Tyson?
Yeah, on Mike Tyson.
You seen the video,
That
right?
white, yeah, that white boy had no business even fucking with Mike Tyson like that, bro. From what you could see, he was obviously drunk and belligerent. And I've been on flights before where you got somebody right in the back of you, and they pulling down your seat every time they stand up to go to the bathroom, and they annoying and they just fucking with you. I done been on flights before where I had a people in back of me and they had kids, and their kids is pulling my seat down, and I get up and like look like control your kids, and they don't do shit. So I totally get it why Mike Tyson opened up a can of whoop ass on him. You feel me? He was drunk. He was belligerent. And now, Poppy, I didn't flew in coach. I didn't flew in first class. You know, not to put too much on it, but when you in first class, you know, you
get all the alcohol for free.
Buy your drinks. Yeah, your drinks is free.
Yeah.
So can you imagine getting each, you know, one absolute and orange juice after the other, one absolute and orange juice after the other, and then before you know it, even if you in business class, you hammered. So by the time Mike Tyson get on there with this clown, man, he obviously intoxicated and fucking with Mike. So I think Mike did the right thing, but I think Mike will pay. Like my man was saying earlier, I caught a little bit of what he was saying. He say 100K, I say 50K.
Yeah, I was saying like between 50 and 100K. That was
I say about 250, bro. I think it's gonna go between the 200 range.
It's no damages. It's no damages. He didn't go to the hospital, so it ain't gonna be that high.
Yeah, but you gotta understand this, man. It's Mike Tyson. He black and he beat up on a white guy, bro. That right there, that comes with $150,000 tab right there off the rip.
Mike got good lawyers. Mike got them. Mike got Jewish lawyers. That shit ain't gonna happen. That shit ain't gonna happen.
It doesn't
like bro. But like bro said, like once you start knocking them drinks down, and them drinks hit different 35,000 feet in the air.
Yeah,
they hit different, and then it was almost like it was staged because his boy was sitting up there recording him, aggravating him. Like, come on, man! Like you lucky you didn't get slapped. He lucky.
And bro, I'm gonna tell you something else. There is nothing.
No, he was holding back. I honestly believe he was holding back.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than a drunk white woman on a flight either. I remember years ago, bro. I was on a Southwest flight, and you know how Southwest, how their seats are configured where you facing each other, and on some of their seats, I don't know if they still do them like that, but when I flew Southwest, you used to like face each other, and it was this drunk white woman on there. She was with her husband, and she was getting at me, and she made it obvious she didn't care, to where he had to end up putting her in check at 35,000 feet, to where she couldn't say nothing for the rest of the flight. She was so drunk. But she was being flirtatious. She was, you know, she was just getting at me, and it was obvious what she was on. But she was off that liquor, and that liquor at 35,000 feet, it hit different.
Yeah, it hit different.
But she was like trying to get at you, like yo.
Yeah.
She wanted
kind of stuff.
A drunk white woman. There is nothing worse than a drunk white woman, because they will say and do just about anything.
She wanted to fulfill her fantasy in the Mile High Club.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. She was being just overly
flirtatious. BBC in the air.
That's what she wanted. She wanted me to take her up. I mean, and she made no bones about her intentions. And her husband, he just got all red in the face, you know, because they get real red in the face. He got red in the face and couldn't believe that she was carrying on the way she was carrying on, to where he had to grab her up. But she made no secret about what you know, because I remember she was talking about how she loved chocolate and Hershey's and all this. And I'm like, that don't got nothing to do with what we talking about.
But it was chocolate mango, chocolate.
I mean, it was a double entendre. You never know what she meant. She just came up out of nowhere with that one.
Yeah, she wanted to do the cuckold tree.
She liked chocolate. And I'm like, okay, well, what they got to do with, wasn't we just speaking about I don't know, but yeah, but her husband, I'll never forget that. But the seats was, you know, you was facing each other. I was facing them, you know, like them, you know, them seats, them bucket seats or whatever. You was facing each other, and that was on. But I ain't flew Southwest in a long time. But I'll never forget that, because when you drinking liquor at that you know, at 35,000 feet, it hit different. But that's to get back to Mike Tyson. That Mike Tyson had every right to get old boy off of him. Because I tell you this, Poppy, if you go back not even a month ago, and Mike Tyson had the incident at the comedy club where the dude tried to come up at him, and he had the gun.
He had the gun on him.
Yeah, he had a gun on him. So Mike Tyson being in that mind frame.
I forgot about that too. That just happened.
Yeah. So Mike Tyson attorneys better be like, look, Mike Tyson don't know how a motherfucker's gonna come at him. He's paranoid. So for this dude to keep belligerent and keep badgering him, keep pestering him, he don't know where he's. So Mike Tyson better. So his attorneys, I know, gonna introduce that if they need to, because it was just an incident where the dude put a gun on out. While Mike Tyson ended up hugging the dude.
Yes. Matter of fact, let me find that video in a minute.
Yeah, you're right, bro.
Poppy.
I wanted to show you this, big. That you mentioned it, that you say that you had that girl, the lady, which she was a wife. This is crazy,
story, bro.
Did you ever? Oh, let me welcome my man to the yo. What's good, family?
Yo,
Marcus, what up?
Guys? What up?
Yeah, how you been?
Good, man. How about you guys? How y'all doing?
What's good, brother?
What's good, bro?
Like, yo, Jay, let me show you this. Like, you lucky that this didn't happen to you right here, man. Like, do you remember?
Poppy always have a good time on your show, bro.
Hey, man, I'm trying to grow it, man. Hopefully, this become bigger by next year around this time.
It ain't no hopefully, bro. We going away already.
Do y'all remember this last year, right here, when the wife started talking sideways to the guy? It was a white couple, a white husband and a white wife, and they start talking crazy to the guy, to the black guy.
Yeah, I remember this. I remember this.
And all of this started because the wife was talking sideways to this guy, and she's smacking first. Let me see.
Oh yeah, I seen this.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was giving out
a woman slapped a man in the face.
It was giving out
a look, but a warning for you, this is pretty hard to watch. An NFL preseason game in Pittsburgh, but it wasn't with the guys on the field. It actually happened in the stands after a woman slapped a man in the face. Just take a look.
Hey, hold back, look. He didn't want to hit her.
It's pretty hard to watch.
He slapped him. Boom. Boom. Yeah, that put him down. Put him down. He out.
At an NFL preseason game.
Yo, that put him down right there. It wasn't even a regular season game. It was the preseason.
He was like,
it was the preseason, but man was already creating havoc. Yo, man, it's crazy. Yo, I'm glad it didn't happen to you, Jay. You would have had to slip that white guy.
Bro. At 35,000 feet, Poppy, I would have been ready though, bro. But I would.
The thing is, bro, look, I know somebody. I know somebody that got into at the airport, and everything that you do at the airport is considered federal. And what they do is they put you on the black book. The black book is you cannot fly for 7 years, bro.
No flight list.
Yeah,
yo, they put you on the no flight list. So that means if you have to go from California to New York, you have to drive. You have to catch that Greyhound, bro. That's going to take you like a whole week.
Yeah, but hey, Poppy, but I've been flying a long time, bro, and I can honestly tell you that I have never seen it like it is now with passengers and conduct. People nowadays, they don't give a fuck, bro. It used to be a time where you got on the plane, you knew to sit down, shut your mouth because you didn't want cause no trouble, bro. That's a serious. That used to be like the threat of the police coming on is what you didn't want. But now people like they don't give a fuck, bro. Like bring up the police on. Take me to jail.
Bro, I just saw all of that with my own eyes. I was going to New York in December, bro. And then I caught a flight from Phoenix to Dallas. It was a delay on Dallas, right? But in Dallas, they just called somebody at the flying little tower, at the control tower, called the coronavirus, right? So they had to clear the whole tower, son. And guess what? The whole plane, the whole airport was on shutdown for like the whole day, fam. And the whole airport was in pandemonium, yo. And everybody, I saw 3 different flights at the airport.
Flaring.
Son, hold on. Let me see if I can. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if y'all can see it on my phone. Hold on 1 second.
I bet temperature was flaring. Yeah.
Yo, people was starting fight with the workers, man, and the police. Yo, the police was real busy that day, yo. He's some word over here, man. I know I recorded that.
Y'all remember like 3 years ago when they were fighting for chicken sandwiches?
Fighting for what?
They were fighting for Popeye's chicken sandwiches. Remember that shit? Like,
oh yeah, when the chicken sandwich came out.
Oh, they were slugging it out, bro.
Yeah.
No, but the airport, bro, this thing was crazy.
Yeah, bro.
I know I got it somewhere over here, man.
Hey, but sometimes the airports get it twisted though. Like Delta has got so many lawsuits against them, like the media and
it's
stuff.
because they offer you drinks in there. That's why.
Yeah.
You're getting free drinks, bro. Was it this year or was it last year? Matter of fact, it was 2020. Hold on. So, yo, Mark, what you think about Mike Tyson, man? You see the video, right?
Yeah, don't fuck with Mike Tyson, bro.
I mean, like, I thought people been knew that though. I thought people already knew.
Hey, you'd be surprised, bro, because hey, man, his hands are licensed weapons, bro. His hands.
Man, that's why I said, man, people like to flirt with death, man. That's why they be doing shit like
I call them evil Knievel's, man.
in the savannah, want to go chase tigers and lions and shit. Like people want to go bungee jump and jump off, and man, I want to flirt with death if y'all want to. I ain't messing with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson, he ain't even an aggressive type dude when you meet him. So that's what's even crazier.
I've been next to him. I'm when he came over to Southern California to visit the tennis tournament. Like they call the PBA or whatever, or whatever it's called, the Paraba Open. A lot of people were coming over, Serena, like all these, like Rafael Nadal, Federer, and I guess Mike Tyson and his kids used to like watching that stuff. I stood next to Mike Tyson. That dude is a like cool, respectful, chill dude. He's not a guy that's extra.
Yeah, he's humble. That guy's a humble guy.
He's chill, bro. So for you to do that shit to him, it just shows, because even me, I would be fucking annoyed after a while.
Yo, look, I'm gonna show you what I saw. The fight that I saw at the airport this past year. Yo, this in Dallas.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Yes, it.
No, it's okay.
That's the police.
Make your screen solo.
Yeah.
Like make your screen bigger.
Basically, put it right at the camera's lens.
Yeah, you gotta make yourself solo. Oh, that boy disappeared.
Yes, it.
There you go. You look like Hollow Man right now. Can't even see you.
Yo, she started fighting with the flight attendant lady. The person that check you on your flight.
Yeah.
She two-pieced that lady, bro. The police came, had to put in a wheelchair. They had to goddamn tie her ass up in the wheelchair, yo. They were on the way. Pretty ass girl too, son. She was pretty as hell, son. And yo, she was going to Vegas, but she was so mad that she missed her flight, yo, because it was for New Year's.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So everybody was stranded. I got lucky. So what I had to do was, I would have been there in the same position too. I was stranded in Dallas for for 10 hours. So I got a couple of homies in Dallas. So I have them pick me up. I'm like, yo, come pick me up from the airport. So they picked me up. We went out that night, and then I jumped on the fly like around 6 in the morning.
Let me ask you, Papa,
man, it was I had to catch I went from Dallas to goddamn Cleveland. And from Cleveland, I went to North Carolina. From North Carolina, I ended up in New York. I flew the whole day, son. Just to get home, bro. Just because Dallas airport was on some bullshit because they had a corona outbreak, some shit like that. Yo, the fucking control tower.
They didn't.
Was it at DFW or Love Field?
It was the Bush. What's the Bush joint? Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Dallas joint, the Dallas airport.
Yeah, DFW, the Bush.
Yes,
Yeah, for sure. You had to catch the train.
That's the main one.
Yeah, they got a big train that run all through the airport. You get on the train to go.
Yes,
from
sir.
gate to gate.
American Airlines got their own hub over there, so that airport is huge, bro.
Yeah, American Airlines, they got it going on at DFW.
Yeah. Yes. So, yo, yeah. Let me ask before I forget. What do you think about, and Marcus too? What do you think about DJENVY being emasculated by his wife by going on public and saying that homeboy was to satisfy her?
Go over, bro. You can go first, man. Next, right next to me. He can go first.
I really wanted to speak on what you were speaking about earlier, Poppy, and I think it's fucked up that this shit coming out about Nipsey and he not really here to defend himself. Anybody can say anything, man. You can get on the internet and say
Oh,
just about
that's no,
anything.
that's right there. That's I'm sorry to cut you off. That's Hassan. That's Hassan Campbell and Wack 100. I don't know if you how familiar you are with them. Like I'm pretty sure you should know who Wack 100 is. Everybody know Wack. And I don't know if you're familiar with Hassan Campbell. Are you familiar with him?
Yeah. So it's a situation where he's speaking on what Nipsey and his baby mama apparently did in the bedroom. Yo, can you hear me, Poppy?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah,
Yo,
you hear me?
You're good, bro. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, so he's speaking on what was going on in Nipsey's bedroom with his baby mama, and that's between Nipsey and his baby mama. If something like that did go down,
right?
Just because it was two dicks and a chick, that don't make Nipsey gay. That meant that they was freaking or they was some freaks. If that was what was going down.
Oh, so that's what he was implying. Okay, I
see.
see. Okay, that makes sense. Because I was wondering why he was saying Nipsey was on some like homosexual activity. Because now in today's society, they want to say if it's two dudes and one girl, that's gay. Is that what that's all about? Come on, bro. Are you serious?
If it's two dicks and a chick,
that's
gay.
That's a trend on the chick.
Yeah, that's weak. Hey, yeah, because that's that because dudes used to run trains on girls all the time.
All the time. That's what I'm saying. So it ain't nothing brand new, but now I guess the new generation, they trying to make it seem like if it's two niggas and a chick, then it's gay. Then you gay if it's two dick, what they call two dicks and a chick. I was having my little cousin, he 23, 24, put me up on it like, yeah, because that's gay. That's gay. Two dicks and a chick. That's gay. I want to be the only dick there. So they talking about, how the new generation look at it like that is real gay. That if that is what how Nipsey was getting down, that it was two dicks and a chick.
No, that's hella weak. Wack 100 he playing like that. He should. I agree with you totally. Like, why are you saying all that stuff while he gone? Would you would have said that if Nip was here? No, he wouldn't. He may have, but then deal with the consequences. But look, I don't understand why they keep messing with Nip name, because people out there getting killed over Nip name still. Like, I don't know where these people and I know he know better, so I don't understand what's going on with that.
I don't know why they playing with that man's name like that.
I don't understand why even bring out the dead guy, man. He's dead, bro. He is gone. Like, I don't understand that part, son. Yes.
I'll say this, bro.
Why don't you just let the man leave?
And I mean that's like how I feel about, like, I know this taking it in another direction, but I gotta say this because it comes up every year. It seems like how it's always something about Michael Jackson, how they want to. This man has been dead for over 10 years, but they always try to bring something out to throw dirt on his name, and whether the whatever charges, he can't answer for him because he's dead. How the fuck you gonna continually bring this man's name in a new scandal every year? The sexual molestation that's all been proven wrong. But my point is not to go down that rabbit hole. Is when a person is dead, bro, they dead. They can't defend themselves. So just like to bring it back to Nipsey, whatever that man did with his girl, if it's true, that's his business. But regardless to what has come out, he can't defend the claims one way or the other because he dead. So I just think that's whack, bro. I think that's foul. That how the new generation, bro, how they think it's cool what they call smoking on a pack and all of this, and how they
that's some new shit right there, bro.
Yeah, they don't have no respect for the dead, bro. That's my point.
One thing, being on the street, man, one thing we know is we don't play with women and kids. We're off limits. You see what I'm saying? the elder was off limit. You see what I'm saying?
Not no
But
more,
now,
bro.
bro, nowadays, anything goes, I guess, bro.
Yeah,
Anything goes. I
anything
don't know.
goes.
Yeah, I remember last year. I don't know. I believe it was like during the summer last year, matter of fact. In Chicago, he was this guy took his little boy to McDonald's, and they ops in him McDonald's, and they dump on him, kill the little boy. Do you remember that case?
Yeah, I saw that in the McDonald's. That was
Yes.
sad, Poppy. That
And
was
they
sad, bro.
knew that he was with his little boy, fam, and they still dump on him, bro. And I'm like, yo, son, these people's is animals, yo, because I remember being outside like that, yo. If I see you with your kid, if I see you with your mama, I see you with your grandma, you got to pass. You got to pass. I got to let you go. That was like an unwritten contract that we when people in the street used to have. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, bro, if you outside with your mom, bro, and you got problem with that guy, man, you and your mama gonna be gone, bro. Because these people got no respect, no morals, no ethics, nothing, yo.
I remember somebody had got out of jail in Chicago, and his grandmother came and picked him up, and they shot him and her on like walking out of the jailhouse. Like, so when it's up, it's up. When it's up, it's up.
Yeah, I remember that.
It ain't no
as
more.
Soon as he got out of jail, they gunned him down. I remember.
They was waiting for him to get out of jail too. And the thing about it is, there is no more honor amongst thieves. There is no more code. There is none of that. That's why I said earlier, like, it used to be a code you don't record people, right? And like I said, I'm not saying that you record everybody. I'm just saying when you feel this funky kind of going on, you better start protecting yourself, right? If you in this line, if you up in this public life like that. And now that there's no honor amongst thieves and it ain't no rules no more, what used to be a code, you better uncode that, because that's what they're gonna use to knock you off with. You gonna think it's cool because you with your whoever. That fool about to run up on you and her, so you better have it.
Yeah, man. You know what's crazy that you mentioned that case, man? That just literally happened to my boy's little cousin, bro. This happened about 2-3 months ago. My little his cousin, he's a local rapper in Miami, one of my closest friends. Son, he went to jail. He got out on bond. The homie came and picked him up, and I guess they were following him or something. And boy, as soon as he was gonna get on the highway, they spread the whole car, killed the little boy, man. I mean, he's not a little boy. He was about 20, 21, a young man, a young guy.
Yeah.
And they popped him as soon as he got out. Like literally, he got out. 10 minutes later, he was dead. Yeah. And I was like, yo, this is crazy, son. This is like, how the hell they know that fast? This guy's out.
Bro, people be.
And then another thing, Poppy, to go with what my man was saying too, like, you also have to know the laws in your state, because like in California, it's a two-party state, meaning it's illegal to record someone phone conversation without their knowledge or without their permission. So like I know places like Georgia is a one-party state. You don't need all parties permission to record a phone call. I don't know what the laws are in New York, but obviously with Hassan Campbell making the recording, it must be a one-party state. I'm not sure, but I know out in California, it's a two-party state. It's against the law to record somebody's phone conversation without their permission.
The crazy part with Hassan, bro, he been on these YouTube streets, man, for 5-6 years, man. So this man is a veteran. You see what I'm saying? So he knows the rules and regulations. So I don't know if you have to be that dumb to put your channel in jeopardy just for clips. I think he knows. Like I believe he knew. He knows. I mean, I don't think he's that dumb, and I don't trust the guy, man. The guy, he a weirdo, and he's willing to do anything for fame. I mean, don't get me wrong, though. I don't understand why Wack 100 is telling his secret to this guy. This is not your friend. You just met this guy the other day. You see what I'm saying? So like, I don't like.
But think about it. Yo. Yeah, but think about it though. It is legally wrong though, but that's not the aim. The aim is in the court of public opinion. If I throw this out there, people gonna believe this, regardless of what's legal or what's illegal. Like people put out text messages all the time. So it's the same thing. Like he's just trying to disparage them like publicly. And you know what I'm saying? And it should be something in where you can go to the courts and say, look, this is like a violation of my privacy. Like we should start enforcing this because these these content creators are starting to cross over lines that they shouldn't be crossing over. Like when you affect a person's real life like that. Look at Tasha K. She got to pay Cardi B some bread, right? Because she went
$4
too
million.
far with it. Same thing with Wack 100 situation. I don't even follow Wack 100. I just hear his name in passing, and every time it passed me, it's over some messy stuff like this. So at some point, it has to be stopped, whether it's him or anybody.
This is what
Wack
kills me,
100.
bro.
Wack
What kills me is that how like I'm not a content creator. You know, I'm just I subscribe to channels and I'll give my commentary, whatever. But what gets me how now the new beefing is to dox everybody now. If you're a content creator, they dox you. They find out everything about your past. They go to your family. They go to your court records. They put all your shit out on the internet. Your address, your bankruptcies, your criminal, anything goes now, bro. And that's what gets me is that there's no filter. There's no rules now.
Right.
My point. There is no rule.
And that's why I said earlier when I first came on, any of you content creators come for EBH Black, Boy Black, anything me related, I don't care what you pull up. I don't care what you pull up. It don't change the fact that you's a bitch. Sorry. It ain't gonna change the fact. So I don't give a damn. Like, and it is messed up because you put these people through stuff, put their families through stuff like that. Like, I didn't even know what doxing was. You know what I mean? That's something new. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, like, really. Like, y'all taking this YouTube. This is a bunch of these content stuff is like high school, like a virtual high school. That's all it's like. And all the people that wasn't popular or what they want to be in high school, they play it out here in this fantasy world. But this fantasy world can get your head knocked off.
True.
Yeah.
Facts.
No, but you know what it is, Black, too? The thing is, these people, like you say, I agree with you on that part. These people be talking greasy, but you know why they be talking greasy? Is because they know that the chances of them meeting up with the person talking greasy are slim to none. Because let's say
that's not true.
No, I mean, when it comes to YouTube, it is, bro. Because listen,
no, they think
for
that.
example, huh?
They think that this is not a small world. This is a small world. You come to California, you hang out in Hollywood, you're going to get pulled up on like JT the Pocket Watcher. If you chilling in Hollywood, looking at the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and some nigga say, why you be talking that shit online? Nigga, the world just got very small. Now, if you stay in
let's talk about that JT. I'm glad you touched that. That's what I was going anyway. That situation with JT the Packet Watcher and the EYL guys, right? JT Packet Watcher, what he highlighted was right on the money. They promoted a bunch of guys that is putting like promoting scams towards the people. You see what I'm saying? Doing like bank scams and fraud stuff like that, right? He just pointing out the shit that is already out there. He's not going out of his way to find out. Packet Watcher, he's not putting out your wife. He ain't putting out where you live. You see what I'm saying? He putting out the stuff that you giving him. He using pretty much your own words against you. That's what he doing.
I don't think that's what the issue was. I don't think that's what the issue was. The issue wasn't so much that. I think the issue was so much that he played it like they was goons and they rode up on him like some ruffians, like some thugs. And all they was doing
and
all they was doing was asking him, "What's up?" What that shit you was saying online. Now, just because they asked him what's up, that don't mean they was there to fight. Just because you 5'9" or 5'8" and he's 6'2", like that ain't what the. And so then when you start playing into the content world and start making it look a certain kind of way for more views, then there's going to be an issue. There's going to be an issue when you playing something off more than it really was. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna say something in line, I grew up, don't say nothing behind somebody's back that you ain't willing to say in their face. So now it's 2022, it's 2022. Don't say nothing online that you ain't willing to say offline.
I always say that. Don't say nothing to the man on the screen that you're willing to say into that man's face. That's what I always say.
Yeah.
Yo.
And so when they come to you man to man, don't start putting your life into
that part with the JT the packet watch, you had them guys pull up on that guy like that. They was trying to press the guy. That was pretty corny, bro, because they know that the guy JT tell you himself he didn't want that. And this guy, you see, man, like people pick and choose. Hold on, people pick and choose who they want to who they want to put up on. You see what I'm saying? If that smell fitting you, they were trying to come and eat you alive. Do you think that those guys will put up on? I don't know.
Yes.
NBA John Boy Gucci man like that?
Anybody, bro. Trust me. You
know, people pick and choose their battle, bro. People pick and choose
do.
who they want to pick on.
People do, but these people in particular, like I have intimate information to know that it didn't just because it was Chris Rock they was walking up to. That ain't what that was about. It ain't. That's just who them niggas is on every day with everybody, and it wasn't even on something like I'm trying to beat your ass hype. But that's the way he was playing it. And you could say, hey, I'm not in it. But then when you talking slick and talking greasy online, it comes off like that. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is, first of all, we from the streets. You ain't supposed to be pocket watching nobody. So that's already an issue. Like let's just keep it one.
No, I disagree, Black. I disagree completely because his show is big. His whole show is pretty much alerting people for certain individuals that might just be trying to scam you for your bread.
I love that part. I love that part of the game. I love that part of the game. But don't go get in the bushes.
Don't look at the name of it though. Don't look at the pack watching part because you know the name is more to catch more traction towards your channel.
Bro, the name of my show is the EBH Black Show, right? The Everybody Hate Black Show. Yeah. That's like me telling you, oh, ignore the everybody hate part. Just pay attention to the black part. No, your name is the name, bro. And I'm saying, and I love the fact that he's exposing people online trying to say that they're doing things that they're not. I get that, but you got to understand that there is a cause and effect to that. When you doing that to people and you all in people's line, that's no different than doxing on the low. Like you doxing me on the low. That's how it's going to be perceived. So when the people walk up to you and be like, bro, why was you all in my personal business like that? Well, stand up. Don't bring other elements into it. Because I don't think if it was a fight, it could have been a fight if that's really what he came there for. It didn't have to have a conversation. He was just trying to have a conversation.
I honestly believe that if the EYL guys, they were wrong for that one, bro. They just pick and choose because they know homeboy is just a financial advisor, so he ain't willing to go all the way there with them. Because I promise you, I bet if it was somebody else with some sort of I'm gonna say this, some sort of G in them, with some sort of gangsterism in them, they wouldn't be having that kind of energy, bro. You know that, and I know that. They just pick and choose who they want to do it. It's the same thing with Will Smith. Do you think if The Rock, forget Chris Rock, if The Rock made the same joke, do you think Will Smith would have walked over there and slap him?
No. But that's also the most extreme. That's like saying if Mike Tyson was up there, that's extreme. Let's pick another comedian. Let's say Joe Rogan.
It's people that when they go, bro. It don't matter the size because look, I'm only 6 foot. And I'm only 170 pounds. I'm a small guy, but when I'm going, I'm going. And most of the fights I engage with people be like 220, something like that. When I'm going, bro. Like there is nothing to stop me. That's what I'm saying. I don't pick and choose my body. Like if you try me, I don't care to use 7 foot 300 or fucking 4 foot 100 pounds. I'm going. If you try me, you see what I'm saying? I don't pick and choose.
I see what you're saying.
Pussy or not.
Okay, so let's say, for example, a content creator come at me or whatever. Let's say it's justified. Whatever. Let's say it's justified. All right. And so then I see him in San Francisco. He's in San Francisco. I'm from the Bay. I'm in San Francisco. I see him. And I want to ask him, bro, some of the stuff you were saying is not legit. But if he with his wife and kids, I'm supposed to just let him walk off, right? According to the code, right? I'm supposed to not.
It all depends on the energy you come at the man. You can always have a conversation with the man, yo. But if you just know if the man is with the wife, you got to be a little bit more touchy. You see what I'm saying? You got to be a little bit
Can I talk
more.
to you over here? Can I talk to you over here?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you say, bro, can I talk to you over here? And then he get the holler, oh, I'm with my wife and kids. So then you let it go. But now let's just say you do have a conversation with him, and you like come over here. That's the whole thing. That's the whole issue. We didn't see the whole video of what happened. All you saw was the part where dude was standing up to him, and it makes it seem like the encounter happened a certain way. And my thing is, why even play into all that? Keep it on the books. Only talk about what. If y'all bringing people around y'all that's giving bad financial advice, y'all might want to know that, so that way it don't diminish y'all brand. It should just stay in that ballpark. It should have never got into no personal beef, because now this online stuff is going to be no different than rap. Because people going to start beefing with each other and start going. All it's going to take is one beef for where somebody gets shot, and then the floodgates going to open. That's it.
I don't see this YouTube shit going down that route, but I get your overall point. I understand it. Yo, man, we got Angelos in the building, man. What's up, baby?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hey,
I'm trying to get caught up with the last conversation. So because me and the brother in the black chatted before. Are y'all talking about the Jaden Will Smith? Is that a point you're trying to make, or what are you?
Okay, I start off. I got three things going on. It's Freestyle Friday in the way, man. I started off with the DJENVY being emasculated by his wife by letting her talk all that crazy shit. Talk about that he cannot lay the pie right. And then I pivot all the way to Mike Tyson beating up on that guy on his fly, and then we talk about right now was Hassan Campbell, this famous YouTuber in the black YouTube streets, record a conversation with Wack 100 and release it to the public for clout, pretty much. So we ask you, I might start off with, do you think that DJENVY is being emasculated by letting his wife tell the world all his bedroom activities to the public?
Well, I didn't really see it on just like the cliff notes, so I don't have the whole entirety of it. But I will ask this: this was a recent video or something, or a conversation that she just recently just brought up.
Happened on Wednesday.
So it wasn't something that's got leaked that happened like years ago.
They did an interview with what's the name of the chair.
Oh, they was together when the interview happened and she said it?
Yeah, both of them were sitting down, and they're releasing a book. This is the kicker right there. I forgot to say that. This is the kicker. They're releasing a book, so they're trying to say the most outlandish stuff so they can create a lot of you know what I'm saying, a lot of activity so the book can so they can sell that book.
Oh, well, I think you already just hit the nail on the head. I think they're doing it for the clout, and they do it because remember, back in the day, he was he was cheating on her, and they had their own little issues long time ago. You know what I'm saying? And he felt his own demasculating then on himself because she was the more, I guess, the financial breadwinner back in the day, and he was just quote unquote just DJENVY. And a lot of stuff is going on in their marriage, and he publicly spoke about that at the Breakfast Club. So they moved past that, got therapy, and they, supposed to be better and stronger. So now I guess I feel like they got a plan of their own this time. Like, hey, well, let's capitalize off this. I mean, Will Smith and Jada might be doing it, so let's do it, but let's stay together on that part. So I mean, personally, yes, I feel like he's doing it to himself, and she's letting it happen.
Yeah, what do you think, Marcus?
Freaking embarrassed him, because you gotta have some common sense, decency, and respect. Not say that stuff out loud, especially in a public forum, in a public format. These kind of conversations, they gotta stay just between the man and the wife, or just by herself. in the closet, like like don't be saying that
Well,
stuff.
it seemed like this becoming a new trend now. It's like it's cool for the woman to get.
I told you, Great Pill, a little bit about this before we got on. Like,
and you know what's funny? And you know what's funny? I said, I don't know, y'all being here for the whole live stream. I said that was the first thing I said in the live stream. I'm thinking about starting a new like a new little slap every Thursday or something called "Wife Going Wild," because it's every week a new wife just popping up at the mouth, saying the wildest stuff what's going on in the bedroom. I called them the Will Smith and Jada Pinkett 2.0.
Yep.
Like that's what happened when you let relationships be 50-50.
It's not even like a 50, it's not even like a 50-50. Even if it was 50-50, bro. Like,
no, I mean the concept.
It's more EBH and more like 70-30, because if like real talk, if it was 50-50, she would have considered his feelings. But instead she put that 51% on top of it and said, hey, you know what? Let me make that final decision.
Yeah, for sure.
F your feelings, I got it.
Right. But we know it's never about 50-50. That's just something that they say to make it look good and sound good.
Correct.
But the thing about it is it's always about control and power. So you don't want to be controlled in power or led by a man. So what you want to do is be the leader of the relationship. But you call it 50-50. And now you have your man, then you have your husband up there looking like Will Smith, crying every time something happened. And you have you have Envy, and she up there talking crazy, and Envy sitting right there looking like, yeah, I did do all
looking
that.
Like a sucker.
Like, so that's why, like you said, it's a new trend, right? And it is because the trend is, hey, we want to be in control of the
marry your
relationship,
husband.
and this is what it looks like. And if men sit here on the sideline watching these fools get ran over on the field, and you like, man, we gonna let them call the plays, then that's on you. Because I don't think a woman can emasculate a man. Only a man can let a woman emasculate him.
But in Will and Jada's case, though, Will has allowed Jada to emasculate him because it all started with the Red Table Talk. And she showed on the Red Table Talk just who held the reins or who was wearing the pants in that relationship. And then for Will Smith, even though to his credit, at the time, him and his wife were separated, but they had no business. He had no business allowing August Alsina to fuck Jada up in their house. They could have went and got a hotel. They rich as I don't know what. They could have went to the Ritz-Carlton or somewhere, fucking bought a brand new hotel building or something. But he shouldn't. August Alsina shouldn't have been fucking with Jada up in they house in Calabasas. That's what he was emasculated the most.
But you know what it is, though. But you know, August was an opportunist. That's why he was doing it. Because I don't, we could also give Jada Pinkett Smith some shit, but at the same time, the way I look at August, he was an opportunist. He took advantage of it because he Jada knew that guy was on down, right? He was all like going through his stuff mentally, whatever he was going through.
Jada was an opportunist?
Yeah, Jada was the opportunist.
Jada
was older than him.
Yeah,
Jada was older than him. Mental problems, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But at the same time, August knowing who they are because he grew up within their house, what they have, their resources, their status.
Yeah, but August is not in the. He don't got leverage. So
they were the adults. They were the power brokers.
If I was 25,
if I put it out there.
If I was 25 and I was living in a celebrity household and the celebrity wife wanted me to smash, yeah, I'm opportunistic. I'm hitting that.
Yeah, and and also the money that he probably got, because I heard he got some money whenever he was down. Jada gave him like money, is what I heard.
Will Smith money, you mean?
Exactly.
No, Jada got money. Don't play Jada like that.
Yeah, Jada got millions.
But Jada just
don't play on her name. She's been in the business a long time. She got money.
But
Jada got a couple dollars. We ain't gonna do her like that.
Jada got $5,000. Will Smith got $300 million, dog.
No, Jada got 50 million. Quit playing with her.
Yeah, but that
she got 200,000. She got 200,000.
I bet you her $50 million is more than a lot of those B-list.
Jada ain't got no 50 mil, bro. She haven't made a movie since the 90s,
you
bro.
Crazy, bro. You crazy. You better look her up right now. You better look her up right now.
Poppy, but you gotta put some respect on her name, though, Poppy. She been working since the 90s, starting with a different world.
She got cheating movies, bro.
She get paid off and set it off all the time.
Yeah. She been working,
Look
Poppy.
it up, bro. Go look it up.
Fam, the only thing Jada got going on is the red table. That's it, bro. She haven't made a
They don't have money.
No, they set it off all the times, hella times a year. Nigga.
Yes.
They play Menace to Society hella times
Yes.
all year long.
And
Bro,
hold
those
on,
are
Poppy.
low budget movies, bro.
But what I'm saying,
Those are
Poppy, is
classics.
she got a
Yeah,
catalog.
for us, not for
No,
Hollywood.
for everybody.
No, it's not. No, it's not, bro.
What are you
Come
talking
on, dog.
about? Menace to Society is a classic. That plays
For
all year
us,
long.
for us, it is. Not
It
for
don't matter.
for
It gets played. It
Hollywood
gets
standards.
played all year long. She gets a check. She's been
But
executive producer on hella shows.
Right, listen, I'm not disagreeing with you, Black. She get a check for Menace to Society. She get like $20 a year for
She
that.
just was in Gotham not so long ago. Gotham for a series
Nigga,
wasn't that
Matrix,
old.
my nigga.
And
The Matrix
Girls Trip,
trilogy.
Girls Trip was a smash.
Yeah, but
The
with part
Matrix
2 coming.
trilogy.
Yeah.
Come on. That's
They've been
Jada
working.
Smith.
You missing my point though. She haven't made a movie that is relevant for the past 15, 20 years.
You
bro.
missing our
she was
point.
in
Those movies
Collateral.
we just named is relevant.
Because they're
She's not the
classics.
man. She getting like $20, bro. She's not getting.
No,
Like,
bro.
she wasn't the main.
Collateral
like,
is a
listen.
Tom Cruise movie, Poppy. She was in
Hold on,
Collateral.
hold on,
Look it up.
hold on, fellas. Hold on. I got a friend that is a goddamn actor. He was an actor for the Insecure little show. Well, with the
You act
black
like we
girl,
don't know
right?
friends as
Hold on,
actors.
time out.
Yeah, for sure, Poppy. It's LA. I
Time
know
out,
a lot of
hold on.
actors.
Right.
Yo, listen.
And
Everybody's
singers.
an
I know,
actor.
it's LA, Poppy.
I'm gonna tell you what the man
Everybody's
told me.
an actor.
No. He was in the show though. He actually is, bro. Like you can go to Insecure. They got like
Poppy,
5, 6
I can give you
videos.
screenshots of my cousin that was in the movie Black Panther is gonna film in the new Obi-Wan movie. Like
Right.
what we talking about right now?
Brother, my man is on every episode in season 4 and 5.
I can show you 2 relatives right now that's on
you
film
missing my point.
active.
What I'm saying is that he told me that the only people that get residuals on the movies is the 2 main actors of the movie. Everybody else don't get jack. That's
I can show you my cousin receipts right now. What are we talking about? Everybody got a friend or a family that's an actor.
Look up Jada's.
You misconstruing my point, bro. My point is that he told me that the
Pop-
only people that
Poppy-
get the residual checks are the main actors. That's it.
Poppy's point is basically like the main antagonist, protagonist, all the main characters, like the top 2 or 3 on that movie. They're the ones.
main
getting
2
the
guys.
He's talking about the residual checks. I understand the residual check. You're talking about the residual checks. I get that, but guess what? She still is still a classic movie. She's still getting paid. Period. We just named 4 movies recently within the past 4 years. We not get red tape out your mouth. Get red tape out your mouth. We're talking about the Matrix. We're talking about Girls Trip. We talking about the other 2 Gotham. She just did that recently.
The Matrix.
Huh?
Nah, it
Was
was
she the
Keanu.
main role on the Matrix?
She don't have to be. It's her contract. She was a
played
main
Niobe
actress
in the
then.
Matrix. She played Niobe.
No, bro. It's Keanu Reeves and it's Morpheus, and then it's that what's the little white girl?
Trinity.
I forgot her name. That's it. She didn't get no checks from that, bro. No, everybody got a check from a residual check from that. She got her initial.
Are you saying Lawrence Fishburne ain't getting no check either? That's what you saying?
He does. He's the main guy. He's
but he
number
can.
2
Oh
on
my
the
gosh.
list or 3.
So wait a minute, bro. They had to bring her back to all the movies because she was the main character.
Let me bring it back.
Who was the main
character? Jada Pink is bro in compared to Will Smith. Can we agree on that?
But that nigga's broke compared to Will Smith. Yeah, for sure.
All right then.
For sure.
That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So when we
Yeah.
say that she was giving money to your boy, what's his name? August Alsina, it was Will's money. Make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. It was Will's money.
That's true.
That'll make $3 million a year. How does
Will
Jada make $3 million a year?
Will makes eight. Like I think his money's worth is like, if what you're saying is true that she makes $50 million, then what Will Smith made is 8 or 5 or 9 times more than what net worth total net worth.
Okay, that's true, but that don't mean she gave away his money. She got way enough money to give up.
She made
$3 million a year.
She went in the fucking back of the closet. She dug up in the back of the yard and got the money. That's where she got the money.
Okay.
She dug up all the gold coins and found them out.
Hey, but Jada's making $3 million a year, yo. So y'all can say what y'all want to. Y'all can say what y'all want to about her. She's worth $50 million. I don't know how she doing it. She
Nah, put
doing
some
it.
respect on Jada's name. She been working
Exactly.
a long time.
That's the point we're making. That's the point we're making.
Is she exactly? That's not the point we're making.
Hey, Jada, baby.
Jada.
Jada, look, if you ever get to see this, baby, just know that you can tangle with me any time of the week, baby. I am willing to
You too old for a pop. You gotta be a younger boy.
Oh, that's true. You too young.
You too young. You gotta be a younger boy.
Yeah, you too young.
I am young, buddy. Yeah, very young and beautiful and dark. I'm beautiful.
So, but the whole point was she's emasculating Will, and I'm like, Will letting that happen because he should have flipped the red table, even if it didn't have to
He
be.
should have even been there to begin with.
Yeah, if I would have never walked out over there and be on that table. I would have never talked. That's just me.
Yeah, but he didn't do himself any service by the way he handled himself at the red table.
On the red table.
Because he could have went to the red table and bossed up.
Yeah, on the red table.
On the red table.
Could have been his moment. Yep.
That could have been his moment. And then been like, I'm listening. Huh?
Me personally, I wouldn't sign no. I wouldn't went to no goddamn red table, fan. You can miss me with that. Like,
well, that would have been better than that would have been better than slapping Chris Rock for no reason.
Yes.
I mean,
I'm with you. I would have flipped that red table. That's would have been a perfect time to nut up. I would have flipped that red table and say, keep my name out your mouth.
Right, exactly. exactly. And you can say hindsight is 20/20. It is, but we all seen that coming the whole time. Like, why he ain't seen it?
And I'll tell you two hindsight moments.
Hey,
Will Smith realized he should have never went on the red talk, and R. Kelly realized he should have never cried to Gayle King.
Right.
Yep.
Can we agree to that?
Yeah, we agree to that. He should have never did that.
Yes, we can agree.
But just like what we seen with DJENVY, if something derailed with him, we gonna be like, bro, you should have never let your chick come up there telling her that you didn't know how to give her an orgasm, and you was like, I thought I was King Dingaling. Like, nigga, you sounded goofy as hell saying that.
But let's be honest, right? Right when he was walking away, there's a part in the interview where he flipped her off as he was going away, right? And she said, "Oh, maybe this time I'll actually come."
Who said that?
Oh,
who said
that? because Envy and her, right? I think they were kind of getting a little chippy with each other. He said something, she got mad, and he goes off to the kitchen. He kind of flips her off, and then she says, "Oh, maybe this time I'll actually come."
Oh, that's how the argument came about.
I don't know if that was in the beginning or the middle, but I know at that moment when he got up to walk to the kitchen, he flipped her off. That's what she said. And then I was like, oh shit! Like,
well, see, that's that feminine energy. You shouldn't flip your chick off anyway. If you gonna be like that, just be like, "Fuck you, bitch."
Envy did that,
you should never flip your chick
but regardless
off.
if he would have
that's some female energy.
If he would have verbalized it or used the figure, she would have still said that sentence.
That's fine. That's fine. But when you flipped her off, she took that as like a chick move. Was like, yeah, that's why I don't come.
Like
she knew he was gonna be butthurt. Because she knew he was gonna be butthurt. If he would have been like, "Fuck off, you, bitch," and then she would have been like, "Well, next time maybe I'll come," and then he could have just laughed.
Yeah,
why even have the cameras on? Like, why even have the cameras on at all?
Yeah,
they do everything for the clout, bro. That's the answer.
That's what I'm saying. It's them little things.
Doesn't he get paid good?
Huh?
Doesn't he make like bank at the Breakfast Club?
Yeah, but he wants more.
It don't matter. You can make all the money in the world. If you a sucker, you a sucker.
Yeah, you just a sucker with money.
Yeah, your feelings is more prone to get hurt. That's all that mean to me.
I just want to know, bro, like, why these men sign up for this kind of stuff, yo? Like, it's a proudful thing to be a man, yo, and you letting this woman just to kind of play you any kind of, even if it is true that you don't make that woman come, like, goddamn, you don't have to tell the whole world, yo. You don't have to tell us. She could have said any. She could have listened, bro. She could have like, yo, we don't know, we don't got that many successful marriages out here. She couldn't speak about that, telling girls, hey man, being married is hard. You see what I'm saying? You gotta take care of the kids. You gotta wake up. I take them to school, buy them clothes. They got like 5 kids, I believe. You gotta do this, do that, fight this personality. I know they focus on the sex part. You know why? Because they want headlights. That's why. Headlights.
Yeah. even in this situation, he could have played up. Even if his chick did come on and say that, he could have been like, yeah, damn, I thought I was knocking it out the box, but I wasn't. Those other side chicks, I was busting them down, but I wasn't doing that with my own wife, so I had to get in tune with my wife. This is how you get in tune with your wife, fella. Pay attention to this. Do this. Boo, 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 boo. That's how you could have played her instead of sitting up there looking up there like, yeah, I did that. Like, that's how you looking. And I'm like, bruh, it's not a fact that you mess up. That ain't what a real player is going to show you how to fix that, make the correction, and how to move on. Like, instead of sitting there letting a woman looking like the dude trying to shame you, like, dudes ain't feeling that.
Bro,
Not real dudes.
I can already imagine Charlemagne and all those dudes about to give him some hard ass shit. Everybody that's ever collaborated with the Breakfast Club, if they ever see that shit, which
Yeah, it's gonna come up. It's gonna come up.
Oh man,
it's gonna come up.
10 years you couldn't do that shit. Whoa,
it's gonna come up.
I wonder if she cheated on him.
Probably.
It doesn't even matter, bro. It doesn't even matter. She put his business out in the air. It's a trend. Like, it's like all these other chicks falling up and doing this crap now. Like, yo, every guy got it in that position that Will's in, that this guy's in. We gotta take a stand. If you're in that position, you gotta take a stand. He know where he came from. Will knew where he came from. It's not like y'all never been broke before. It's not like you don't know what 100 million is. Like, you don't know what a 1 million is. You're not gonna go broke because you sitting there trying to get all this clout to do something crazy. Let that crap go out your mind, man. Let it go. He supposed to be investing in real estate. That's all he be talking about. Real estates and stocks on the Breakfast Club. Get your money, keep it moving.
He be selling houses with big pun.
He said, "Stay in your lane,
DJENVY
kid."
be selling houses with big pun. He brought him back to life, yo.
Yeah, well,
their
relationship goals.
It seems like the female is the man in the relationship nowadays, bro. Like they just want to. I'm a believer that the women's supposed to be behind you. I believe that the wife's supposed to be her. She's supposed to be seen. She ain't supposed to be her. That's what I believe on, yo. But it's backwards.
You just got canceled. You just got canceled. You just got canceled. It's over.
I'm out. Look, I'm gonna tell you what makes my point.
These are the views of the Poppy Blanco TV show.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I have nothing with Poppy. I'm not affiliated with Poppy.
Right.
But look, I'm gonna tell you what.
Here against my will.
Do we know who's the richest guy in the world?
Elon Musk.
Yes. Do we know who's the second richest guy in the world?
Jeff Bezos.
Yes, basically. Do we know their wives?
No.
Exactly. And listen, those wives got all the reason to be talking all day. They fucking with guys that are worth that the entire population combined. Right? You know why? Because they know their place, bro. They know the goddamn place, man. It's not that hard, yo. You're already rich. You already made it. There is no need for you to be putting your husband down like that, yo.
Again,
what is like
disclaimer? I am not affiliated with Poppy Blanco like this. You're cool.
Hey man, listen, man, I got it from my grandpa.
I don't endorse toxic masculinity.
This is not a misogynist claim.
Right. And I will not carry him up for the rest of the show now.
That's right.
And demonetized.
I'm a rock with you. I'm just
order. When you messing with that, because look, it's a trend going on, bro. Because started with a couple years back, Stephen Curry's wife say the same dumb shit. She was worried about that she's not getting liked when she go to the Whole Food store. Talk about, oh, nobody likes me. No guys want to talk to me. I post a picture online and they don't press like. I'm like, yo, you mess with a guy that made 400 million in the NBA. What else do you want?
Blanco, just a brief pause. Like out here in the Bay, Aisha Curry is like a goddess out here. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody would know who she is if it wasn't for Steph, right? Like so, and wherever she goes, she gets the Steph Curry treatment. So she is bigger than she wanted from everywhere.
But she was complaining though.
She was complaining because she was envious of the fucking vanity and the fucking envy that freaking Steph Curry was getting, all the validation and the attention, bro. If you're the woman if you're the wife of Stephen Curry, you should only care about your own man's attention. I'm not saying that the man has priorities. Steph Curry, obviously, he's the provider, he's the protector, he's the one busting his ass out in the games, not just for the fucking people of the city of Golden State, but more importantly for his family and his legacy. That's why he busted his ass, because he loves to play the game. He gets paid the fucking multi-millions. He gets multiple sponsorship endorsement deals. She's obviously having fun with it because she's going on the fucking Today Show. She's on the fucking Ellen Show. She's on those shows right there. Obviously, that last name carries weight, but she cares too much about the first name she's got. She don't think about the last name. She cares about Aisha at that moment. She didn't care about being a Curry.
Clip
this. Wants, you know what it is, bro? It's jealousy. It's jealousy, bro. She wants the same clout as Curry. Let's call it what it is, bro. The same thing with. Y'all heard what Gabriela Union said like a couple months back when she did like a magazine interview? Y'all heard what she said? She said once she got divorced, she started fucking guys left and right. She said all of this what she married. To remind you that. Who? She said like she went on a rampage. She said she will fucking fuck boys left and right, son.
Who is this?
Gabriela Union, bro.
Oh God.
And she said all of this what she married. Like if she was single, I wouldn't care. Nobody would care. I mean, I don't care. Still don't care.
Again,
but she said this what she married. Like she pretty much like letting she pretty much letting Dwayne Wade know like, yo, just know that your replacement might be around the corner.
Allegedly.
It's just crazy, son. And then of course we got the queen of embarrassing your husband, Jada Pinkett. She sit down, she made her husband sit down and tell him in his face how good August Alsina felt. She said, I felt good.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
She said
she
we
said
had
that
a
twice
deep
too.
connection. She said we had a deep connection.
She said it twice. I felt good.
She said nobody. She said I didn't have to get permission because no one controls me. Nobody controls me, or what she said, but me. Nobody but me.
And this is what we was talking about on your show yesterday, bro. It seems that it happens to be the ones that look like us, bro. I don't see no other. I don't see Jeff Bezos. And to remind
wait a minute.
Jeff
Because
Bezos, Bill Gates, they just went through a divorce.
The Jeff Bezos girl, when they were close to Leo DiCaprio. She goes and she's thirsting over Leo, and you know what she said out of her mouth?
Yes.
I'm not wearing any panties.
Yes, but look, I'm talking about the wife, the girlfriend. The girlfriend, that's pretty much your friend. That don't even count.
Oh God.
But look, we're talking about the wife. We never heard nothing from this guy's wife, and they got I'm pretty sure they got dirt on them. They probably got onto some freaky stuff.
He's into some freaky ass shit, maybe.
Exactly. I mean, I don't doubt that, bro.
They don't need to. She got the money now. She got the bag. She
divorced. Yeah, she divorced him.
She still didn't say nothing.
And she still didn't say nothing because she got the bag.
Yeah,
exactly.
So
she became the richest woman in the world by divorcing the richest man in the world.
Bro, even if she got 100 million, she was set for the rest of her life.
She got 40 billion, bro. 40 billion.
Exactly.
Fuck 100. She probably spent 100 buying the house.
That's exactly my point. Even if she would have settled for 100 million, she would have been set for the rest of her life. She got $40 billion. That's right. Bruce Wayne net worth money.
Yo, I can't wait. I come across that lady, man.
Dr. Dre's wife, remember Poppy? She got just north of 100 mil, so she's sitting pretty. After she divorced Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre's ex-wife.
Oh yeah. I think the settlement was for 150. I think it's
150. Yeah, so she got broke off.
Half this year and half next year.
But Dre's worth like multi-billion, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, he got away with murder, not murder, but he got away with.
These are the words of ABH, not mine.
right. Like she got away with legal murder. Well, he got away with legal murder because she could have definitely got like 500 million for sure.
Because I mean, as far as even under California community property law, she should have got 500 million.
Yeah, because everything is half over there, right?
Yeah, it's community property state. So Dre had he had favor from them judges, from the legal. They love Dr. Dre because
I think what saved Dre
too.
It wasn't a love. It wasn't a love. It was a prenup. It wasn't a love. He was smart. He knew what he had.
Yeah, he
had
did have a prenup. That's right.
He
I
was
forgot
smart.
he did have a prenup.
He had that
Yes,
good
he was very
prenup.
smart.
Yeah,
but remember, she said that Dre had tore the prenup up, and
that shit don't matter. That shit don't matter.
That doesn't
like I said,
matter.
I work in legal, and he did that shit for her to trick her.
Yes,
he did that to trick her.
Exactly.
Because she kept trying to get him to get rid of it. He was like, "Fuck it," and then he was like, "I tore it up," and she was like, "Okay, that shit don't mean nothing. That shit is filed."
But you know who had
State
the
of
real
California.
prenup?
You could have burned
You know who had the real prenup? The lawyer had the real prenup, bro. The lawyer had that in his safe. That's what the real prenup.
Even if they lost it. Yeah, he didn't. It was already filed. It's in the court system. It's done.
It's done. Yeah, it don't matter what they did with them pieces of paper. You could have made paper airplanes out them bitches.
And look what happened in that marriage, bro. And even she was not talk stuff about Dr. Dre. Talk about you have a bunch of mistresses and this and that, but you was with the guy for 20 years. So like, why are you complaining now?
No, that's just some. That's when you on your last leg. And you trying to hit. When you trying to hit that last little lucky punch, hope it land, that's what that is. Just like Russell Wilson. We know he got bitches. Come on. All these rich niggas got bitches. These are the views of the EBH Black Show.
I don't know about Russell, dog.
Come on, man.
I think Russell
Come on, he a man.
straight,
Come on. So you don't think he a man first?
Russell Wilson is so corny. I'm pretty sure he playing.
That's his perception, just like Will Smith. We didn't know Will Smith was a sucker until Jada showed us.
Yeah,
well, you can tell Will might keep a girl on the side or two.
Man,
no, I didn't know.
We didn't know Will was this week.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
Yo, he just said it. Again, these are the words of EVH.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been knowing Will Smith was this soft because Jada Pinkett drop a poem and a letter every year for the past 10 years. So that right there, I already been knew this guy was a sucker.
Well, that's
for you. When Tupac's birthday come, she always say her love for this guy. They already told me this story.
Listen, guys, let's be men here. Let's be real about this shit. When those Oscars happened and that shit happened with Chris Rock, you know she gave Will the look. Hey, listen, you go defend my fucking honor, or I'm gonna go smash someone you know. That's what she was telling Will in the head.
No,
she was saying, "Go, or I might smash the Amazon driver."
Nigga, if you got a woman like that and you Will Smith, you a sucker before the slap, after the slap, during the slap. It don't matter. Like, for real, man. If you let a woman give you a look and it makes you fumble the bag and get out of character, you was a sucker. We didn't know Will was that type of sucker. We didn't know Will was that type of sucker. We knew Will didn't even cuss in his raps. We knew he had the clean boy image. We knew he wasn't Tupac, and we still didn't think he was this weak. And we didn't know until every time you say something is linked with something that Jada said or done. Not him.
You know, on parents just don't understand. We was like, he can't be that damn corny. We at least gave him, you know, we built Will up. We didn't think he was this much
exactly.
of a simp.
Do you guys really think Will Smith is a top 5 actor? You guys really think he's a top 5
He's
actor?
up there, bro. He's up there.
Yeah, he's up there. He's up there for sure.
If it's not on your top 5, you might as well stretch it out to top 7, but he's up there, fam.
Yeah, if you put top 7, I gotta slide him in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Will play roles. Will play roles. He play that boy did a movie by himself.
You gotta put him up there with Tom Cruise, and I fucks with Tom Cruise, but you
yeah,
put him up there with Tom Cruise.
I don't even think Tom Cruise is good either, though.
Shit, you're crazy, Marcus.
Mission Impossible, come on, bro.
Yeah, for real, you're crazy, Marcus.
Tom Cruise, that guy, but Will Smith, that guy too.
Yo, Tom Cruise, Leonardo DiCaprio, Mark Wahlberg. That's my. I mean,
Will is up there.
I got my old timers.
Yeah, Will is up there.
My favorite ones are Robert De Niro.
I would even say Will is bigger than Samuel Jackson.
Oh, come on, that's not even a discussion. Come on, bro.
What?
Will Smith is bigger than that guy.
I had a pause, but I'll be fair. I had a pause, but I'll say I'm agree with that.
I'll agree. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that.
I don't know what the hell you guys are
because Sam is more of a character actor. You feel me?
Samuel L. Jackson, he only plays supporting roles, bro. That's when he's at his best. Will Smith get the calls to be the man of the movie.
No, hold on. Let's be fair. Hold on, Poppy. Hold on. Hold on, Poppy. Let's be fair now. Samuel Jackson, he didn't play all supporting roles. Remember, he did Black Snake Moan. He's pretty much the leading actor on that one.
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction
Yeah,
wasn't
Pulp
the main actor.
Fiction.
He wasn't the
No,
main
he was
actor.
the main. Well, he was technically one because
it was
yeah,
him.
it was like a chronicle type movie.
John
Yeah, John
Travolta
Travolta
and Bruce
with him.
Willis are the main actor.
I'll give you that, but he wasn't always a supporting actor.
And he was brilliant in Django Unchained. I mean, that like he's had some iconic, memorable roles. But
Yeah,
but none of them was bigger than Independence Day.
We're gonna put it to rest right now. Will Smith is Michael Jordan, and Samuel L. Jackson is Scottie Pippen.
Denzel
No, that's a little bit overreaching it now. That's
Denzel Washington
overreaching.
is
What you mean that's overreaching, bro? Yo,
No, I would
compare
say-
Will Smith best movie to Samuel L. Jackson best movie. It's not even close.
It ain't even close.
Man. Come on, yo.
It ain't
Come
close.
on.
Denzel
Come on,
Washington
man.
compared to Will Smith.
It's levels
Yeah,
to
you
that
gotta.
shit, yo.
That's who you got. That's who you got to compare him to is Denzel. Go ahead.
Denzel,
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
to compare Will Smith to
does not
Denzel.
nowhere near.
I ain't gonna lie, I
as
take
Denzel.
Denzel. I
You
take
have to
Denzel.
because as far as Will Smith, when you look at roles like The Pursuit of Happiness, Hitch, and just like for iRobot, you have to put him up there with
Yeah, but
with
his
Denzel
movies
Washington.
were
You
not
have to.
Academy Award nominated or Oscar nominated as much as other movies of the other two actors I just named. Because
Yeah, but-
Samuel L. Jackson and Denzel, their
For
movies were
supporting roles, bro.
consistent.
That's why he been nominated. We talk
Will
about
was brilliant
the
as
heavy
Ali.
hitter.
The fact that
As
he's a
Ali.
supporting
Yeah,
actor and
Ali,
he's getting
yeah.
nominated
Yeah,
for
as
Oscars
Ali.
and Academy Awards and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
So we already
volume.
know that when the Academy Award is hella political, so it ain't about how many
Yeah.
times
Yes.
you get
We cannot
nominated.
Hella
compare.
political.
We cannot measure.
It's the fact that if you actually get one or not. That's what really matters. And Will got one, right? So we got to compare him with Denzel. And I'm trying to jog that in my mind. Like I want to say Denzel, but shucks, I would say Denzel is Jordan, and then I would say Will Smith is Kobe.
Yeah,
I can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will Smith
That's
is
fair.
Kobe. Real
Now
talk.
that's a fair comparison right there. But you comparing Will Smith to Samuel L. Jackson? Come on, man, stop it, stop it. Even Samuel L. Jackson will tell you the same thing. No, he's the he's the man. He's the guy. They call me
Yeah,
to support the main actor.
but to your point though, we don't hear nothing about Denzel's wife, and when we do, we hear about how they kept their marriage together.
Yeah.
Yo, they been
Well,
married
same
for
thing
like
with Samuel L.
20
Jackson
years.
and his wife. You don't shit.
Yep,
You don't
him
hear shit
too.
about Samuel L.
Yep.
Jackson's wife.
Yep.
Yeah, and those the kind of wives I say they should be getting more praise, man. The ones
sure.
that you know what I'm saying, they supporting their guys. Like I'm pretty sure she do a lot of stuff behind the scenes. She probably was the one handling everything about Denzel business. We just don't know because that's the way Denzel got to set it up. Yo, like, hey man, just be quiet.
Yeah, but
I
Denzel,
thought for the both of us.
But
Poppy, at
Denzel,
some point, I know this Freestyle Friday, and I know these might have flew up under your radar, but at some point on Freestyle Friday, I don't know if you know about the actor that was in Superfly, Kalen Walker, that was convicted of sexual rape and is facing up to 100 years. And then Cuba Gooding Jr., who was in Show Me the Money with Tom Cruise, he was convicted of sexual battery for touching them white women's titties in that New York bar. So, you feel me? So niggas is just like, bro.
Hey, so let's talk about that. They got Cuba Gooding for groping a woman or something.
Yeah. Still on the court.
He lost the case in court. He pled guilty.
Oh, he lost.
Yeah, well, no, he pled guilty. He pled guilty.
Is it a civil case or a law or like a criminal case?
It was a criminal case because remember he was in the bar and they they was trying to get him for sexual battery and because he had gotten a little loose off that juice and you feel me?
Because
got to grab the titties.
I remember watching that video though, and when we watched the video, I mean when I watched the girl was pressing on him. She came up to him, yo, at the bar. I mean, obviously we don't know what happened after that, but she's the one that initiated the whole thing. Man, bro, yo, if you a superstar, man, you need to walk around with a whole camera crew.
Wait a minute, so Cuba Gooding Jr. is going away because he punched a white girl's titty?
No, he ain't getting no jail time. He just plead. He just pled to it.
So he probably gave him some time out of
Probation.
jail. Yeah.
Probation.
Yeah.
I like Cuba Gooding Jr. in American Gangster. I think that's one of my favorite movies with the Denzel and Russell Crowe.
But the thing, was it a felony? Was it like a misdemeanor? That's the question that I want to know.
Yeah, let me look it up real quick so I can give you the correct information.
Not Cuba.
Yo, I didn't know that. I thought he was still going to court.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Cuba Gooding pleads guilty, avoids jail time.
Oh, that's the deal. Okay, so he good then. He
So he avoids jail time, but it was definitely a criminal case.
So that means she's gonna turn around. She's gonna turn around and sue him then.
They say actor Cuba Gooding. They say actor Cuba Gooding Jr. entered a plea on guilty on Wednesday to a misdemeanor charge of forcibly touching a woman at a New York City nightclub in 2018. Cuba admitted to kissing the woman, a waitress at the club, on her lips without consent.
Oh, wow.
He also admitted to 2 other incidents of non-consensual contact in October 2018 and June 2019. Under the terms of the agreement, Gooding is to continue alcohol and behavior modification treatment for 6 months and have no new arrests. After that time, he can replead to harassment.
Damn. You got a good lawyer.
Yeah, because I mean, it was multiple charges of sexual groping where Cuba was, off oil and getting, loose off the juice, grabbing titties. Instead of saying, show me the money, Cuba was like, show me the titties. You feel me?
Yo, they say, from what I'm reading, you say 19 women came forward, yo.
Oh, for sure.
God,
okay.
Damn.
Yeah, they said Cuba was a big old freak.
Man. Yo, I don't want to be that famous. I don't want to be that famous. I mean, I want to get famous money. I don't want to be famous to the point that all these bros gonna come after me like that, bro. I don't know what you got to do at that point, bro. You're gonna have to walk around with a whole camera crew.
Bro, Poppy, that's why Keanu Reeves, when he takes pictures of women, he doesn't even hug them. He like air hugs them as he's taking pictures.
Yeah, he does.
So that way, shit like that does not happen, bro.
Yeah, I seen him
that's
do
when you
that.
insecure. She can always turn around saying she felt threatened.
Hey, bro. Hey,
like when he put his hands around their waist, you can see all his fingers.
Yeah, you can see. It's kind of like when Jesus is kind of like with his open arms. It's kind of trying to take that picture like that without touching.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yo, it's wicked out there. Boy.
You got to protect the brand. I'm telling you, you got to do whatever's necessary to protect the brand, because if not, they're going to get you on some old weird, goofy stuff. Like you could have legit did that in the club with one chick. They're going to find every chick that you ever ran across just to make it look like you was that kind of dude.
At you.
Yeah.
Because
and that's why I give props to that guy LeBron, yo. You don't hear stuff about LeBron like that, yo.
Yeah,
hey, but his wife is cool with him smashing other chicks. That's the agreement.
Oh, she made that agreement?
Yeah, because it's like she knows, because I remember they asked her, they asked her one time, a reporter, about him, like as long as because there were like rumors saying that he would hook up with other chicks sometimes, and she said, look, he's the one that busted his ass to get to the gym to work out, shoot the basketball, work out, stay in shape, play the games, get all the contracts, fly in and fly out. I'll do all these things. And she realized, hey, at the end of the day, I'm the one that has all this stuff. I'm the one that has the ring with the kids. The kids are taken care of, well off. The family's well off. So it's okay if he does that, just as long as, hey, I'm here. This is my position, and that's it. When he comes home, everything's all good. It's family time.
She understands, bro.
She understands, bro.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like they all know what time it is. You messing with a LeBron, with a Chris Paul, with a Carmelo, and you know what you're signing up.
Russell Wilson.
It's sadly, bro.
Russell Wilson wears dress.
You trying to say Russell Wilson ain't got?
He playing it straight, man. I'm telling you, he playing it straight.
Come on, man. Y'all think Russell Wilson playing it straight for sure?
Yes. He is.
Oh,
he's a square like that. He just look like the type.
Okay.
He looked like the type, like the girl with present trying to like give.
Everybody on this panel believe that? Does
Yeah,
everybody on this panel believe that? Because I just want to make sure I'm on this
Hold
island
on,
by
repeat
myself.
that. What are we believing?
Or do you believe Russell Wilson don't have side chicks or have had a side chick? Or
I think in the past
I
he
believe
did.
Russell
I'm talking
Williams.
about why he was married. I'm talking about why he's married to Sierra. You don't think Russell
Oh, I
Wilson?
believe he did. I believe he
Yeah,
did.
he got a side. Yeah, he done had at least one side chick fucking with
Yeah, at least
Sierra.
one.
I think it was called the bachelor party right before they got married. That was the one time he had a side chick. When he smashed her. That was probably it.
Y'all
I mean, because you got to think about it. If Jay-Z can step out on Beyonce, it won't be hard to believe that Russell could step out on Sierra.
Who's his brother?
Hey,
This brother got all the sense in the world.
But at the same time, though, to give a honest critique, Russell Wilson does have that stance of religion and being faithful, and the way hold on, EBH, hold on,
Right.
just bear with me, right?
Okay.
Bear with me. Think about this, because Sierra's the one that's trying to be more scandalous, right? She's trying to take those sexy pictures and stuff. She's the one putting an advertisement, a for sale sign in a way, saying, "Hey, I can still tease me, you can still rent me, but in the same way, I'm still private because I got a ring. My last name's Wilson." You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, we're talking about Russell Wilson, the pastor, preacher, whatever.
No, the football
Russell
player.
Wilson, the
football player, genius.
Yeah, of course he got a side chick.
Oh, hey, I saw what you did there. Hey, I'm hella slow. And that was dope. My fault. That was hella funny. I was like, there's a Russell Wilson. Right. No, you absolutely right, bro.
I think Russell Wilson's more monogamous than people think he is because of, I honestly think he was head over heels for. He has to be in order for this to allow this kind of shit from what she's doing.
I ain't gonna lie, Marcus. I like your faith in him. He's like, hey, he has to be. So yeah, I'm not mad at you.
I ain't mad at you either, but I had the girl of my dreams and I cheated on her ass too.
Listen, if I had to go to
I am
bed
not
right
associated with EBH.
Right now,
just like Tristan loved Chloe every time.
If I would put a bet on it, bro, I would bet that Russell Wilson's playing it straight, bro. I would honestly put $10.
I think so too. I think he's walking that line because if it finds out that he's having side chick and he's cheating, and it's not going to look good for his brand because he has to walk that holy path.
I'm going to tell you why, bro. I remember it was an interview, was like last year or 2 years ago, something like that. The man said on national TV or something, he probably was saying it for TV. He said like, yo, I cannot imagine a life without my baby Sierra. I think he said that on that. What's the Ellen, that's the name on her show.
Yeah, he said that. And that's, go ahead, my bad.
I'm telling you that man is playing it straight, bro.
No, bro, that's the sign of a bro. If a dude say, I swear, if anybody I know say something like that, like, oh, I can't imagine my life without her, I'm gonna be like, bro, you just put your balls, your schlong, your brain, your heart, your everything in her control. So when something happens, just don't come over here crying, talking about you gonna kill yourself. I'm gonna be like, you already been dead, bro.
He did say that though. Let me see if
because come on, and just because he say that don't mean that that boy is a leader amongst men. Like that boy in the NFL. Like, come on, that boy. Man. But
that boy,
you know what? I'm glad to see that there is faith in society because I think I know the dude he gotta have at least one side chick. Come on, man. Come on.
Hey, let me tell you something. He ain't smashing no choir chicks from the church, all right? I don't think he is. He's not doing none of that. He ain't going over there. I just don't see it, EBH. From his side, maybe her.
You would say the same thing about Will Smith.
No, Will Smith's too busy crying still. Leave him alone.
you would think Will Smith wouldn't cheat on his wife until it came out.
Nah, I can see that.
Come on.
Will Smith
as crazy as
right now. How
about Dwayne Wade? How about Dwayne Wade? Dwayne Wade cheat on Gabrielle Union?
Yeah, no comment. All
right.
I'll bet you $10 though. This is gonna be a couple year running bet, but when it come out, we're gonna do a show together, and I need my $10. I need it in crypto though.
Oh shit!
You heard, all right. You heard him, Dwayne. You heard him, Dwayne.
What is the bet, yo? I was doing something. What is the bet?
Did you say you bet $10 that he not betting? I mean, that he not cheating on his wife?
You talking about Dwayne Wade?
Yeah.
No. He talking about Russell
I'm
Wilson.
willing to. Yeah, he Russell Wilson is no fucking around Sierra, bro. He playing straight, bro.
I'll take
He's
that
got
bet.
the brand EBH. Think about it. His brand to protect because he has to walk around.
Yeah, that man said what he said.
It's not even about the brand. Just look at him, bro.
Hey, confirm that bet, EBH. They motherfuckers dodging right now. They deflecting.
You see it? You see it? I'm glad you see it. I'm glad you see it. Look, I tried to confirm whoever made the bet so I can log my bet in.
Andrews, I'm mitigating risk.
I think that was Blanco said that. Poppy Blanco said that.
Yeah, Poppy Blanco said that.
Yeah, I'm a gambler. So what's the time frame? We gotta be a time
Nigga,
frame.
we ain't got no time frame till we die.
Oh, come on, man. What the hell? That's right there, yo. You gotta give me like if a new doesn't drop within the next 6 months to a year, then
no. If you claiming that man faithful, then he faithful.
Right, come on.
No, we gotta have a time frame, bro.
Russell has a.
That's like me saying LeBron at some point is gonna drop 15 points. Of course, I'm gonna be right at some point because he gotta retire.
Nah.
Okay. All right. Let's give it 2 years.
Yeah, I think I
We'll both have 100,000 subscribers by then. We'll both have 50,000 subscribers by then, and then we can do a show.
I want to collect my $10 on April 22nd of 2024.
Yep.
EVA. We're gonna swap out IGs, right? And when this shit happens, I want to see the look on Poppy face because he lost $5 to me too. So let's do it.
Oh, let's do it. Poppy gonna be on everybody up in the.
That was pure luck. Yo, the bet that we had
was pure luck. You said it was pure luck.
I lost to the guy. I lost the bet because I said, yo, they're gonna give what's his name, Justice Smollett. He got to be in jail for at least 60 days.
Hey, I'm not bringing up the details. I'm just giving your excuses right now. I'm not worried about the details. I got my money. I'm good. It's about EBH right now. So EBH, you hear the excuses right now?
Hey, that was a pretty good bet though, because I probably would have lost that bet. I would have been like, he had to do it.
The city went in for this guy to let him out in 3 days. Like, come on, yo.
Hey, I would have took that bet for 100. I would have lost. I would have lost.
Hey,
but just know, just 2 years. That's 2 years. I give it 2 years. All right. Something's
No, I
gonna
give
come out.
it 2 years. I give it 2 years that Sierra smashes somebody, comes down the tabloids before I see Russell Wilson with the side chick.
Nice.
I'll give you that bet.
I'll take that bet too, though, just to double down on my bet. I'll take that bet.
All right, Evil Knievel, let's go.
I'll take that bet. You might be
be
right about
sure.
that.
Listen, just know to be sure, my bet is that Russell Wilson is playing it straight, and we ain't gonna hear about him having a side chick, right? Yes, let's make that sure. That man is playing his marriage straight. I'm telling you, when I know when I see a sucker, man, he ain't
That
playing.
boy in boring ass Denver right now. I'm gonna send the white
that man
chick
is
on
a
him.
church guy. He playing it cool, bro. I'm telling you.
It's
Can he?
over.
Of course he can. He can. Hey, Miss Journey, how you doing? Yo, it was a question I wanted to ask my man Angelus, bro. I wanted to ask Angelus how he feels about friends recording conversations, yo.
I heard a little bit of that. I think that's why I chimed in on before. Me, like, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm kind of low-key petty when dumb stuff like that because it depends on it's red flags, right? But I'm more about when it comes to relationships and securing your own security, like your house, your well-being, because like right now it's like everybody's just shysty and phony. But if you start seeing red flags in any form of relationship you have, when it comes to family, friends, and your girl, just throw out a little camera to somewhere and have that body wire just in case, because like right now, even with the The Will
Amber
Smith and
Heard,
the
Johnny Depp.
yeah, even with the current situation that's happening now, like you gotta, it seems like you have to do that just for your own self. In I'm not saying run around and putting apps on people's phones and all that dumb stuff. I'm saying when it comes to red flags, when it's messing with your financials, when it's messing with your home, when it's when you ain't stir crazy loco, that's when you need to start doing stuff like that. But me just willy nilly, I'm just not gonna be doing that, just cause then I got insecurity issues. You know what I'm saying? But don't get it twisted. If I know I got random strangers in my house, that's security measures right there. I'm gonna have some camera, not in the bathroom, not in the bedroom, but I'm gonna have some stuff around somewhere just in case. If I got
cameras, the
Let
security
me ask you
cameras.
this, bro, because it's something that you said. When you said people is shady, now why you think people are so shady? Because I feel that too, and you would think with all this money, PPP money and unemployment money that was stacked up, and people buying cars and buying boats and stuff, that people would be happy, but people just seem to be more shiesty.
They're not, bro. They're not. It's like it's like the little you get, the worse you act, or the more you get, the worse you act. It's like a lose-lose situation, but people think they win it. Like I was, I was still alive when PPE loans. I was alive when people getting their little 800 stimulus checks a week, and people still acting funny. So it's like, bro, like you beg God, you beg your Almighty, whoever you believe in, for a blessing, and lo and behold, you get it. You don't even use. I know actually smart dudes use that money for it. Like that was a blessing for them, so they use it and invested in it. You know what I'm saying? But you got other people buying up food, buying groceries, buying up liquor, buying up all this little dumb stuff, and then they didn't do anything with it. Now they're sitting there back, complaining all over again. It's like a rinse repeat. So it's on you. So, but far as the security thing is, yeah, if you've seen red flags that's going to affect your livelihood, then go ahead, cam up, body up, whatever you need to do to protect yourself at that moment. But am I going to sit there and do it every day just cause somebody, a mofo, opens his mouth? Nope. I'm just going to prep and ready myself for that time, that moment, because I know you phony, I know you shiesty, and then I'm going to do what I need to do, and then I'm going to exit you out the legal way.
Right.
What do you think, Marcus?
About recording friends.
He's recording us right now. That's what he's doing.
I'm done.
No, I personally think I think Angela said it good though, but like nowadays you got to be careful who you trust, bro, because you can't have a lot of friends without having some enemies, and
True.
And like you got to keep your circle, like you got to vet wisely. You got to see the real ones that are there, especially when you're anybody can be your friend through the good and high times, but when you're struggling the bad times and someone's actually looking out for you and being there for you when you're down, that's a real homie, and you got to see like, hey man, you got to like watch from a distance, because anybody is waiting for the opportunity for their come up, anybody can get a come up. So
chasing.
And I believe in setting up a camera, not like R. Kelly in the closet, but I'm saying a camera all over the house. You know what I'm saying?
Like me personally, bro, yes, I like everybody's point, what you say, Angela. Everybody got their own point of view. I love it. But like me, it's hard to be friends with me. You see what I'm saying? It's hard for me to trust people. So if I have you in my space, that means you I really love your ass at that point. You see what I'm saying? Like I like the people that would be in my house. This is the people that I would call my brothers. These are the people that would die for me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So therefore, I would never even think stuff like that. Never even grow in my head to even record my friends. You see what I'm saying? If I call my friend, that those thoughts never even came in my mind.
All right. Well, how about this? Hey, Poppy, how about this? Right. Let me throw another reassurance that your friend, like I said, I feel like we cool, right? I, as your friend, I don't, and even the brothers here on the panel. Let's say, for example, at your home, you have a 50, 100K, $1,000 home, 4 acres, all that stuff, right? We wouldn't be offended if you had cameras in your yard, like your gated area, right? The entrances, the exit area. in your living room, you know what I'm saying, at your door, the new bells they got with cameras on those suckers too. We wouldn't feel offended. Why? Because that's your personal space. You know what I'm saying? Now we might feel some kind of way if it's in your bathroom or your bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Now let's just say you have a party, an event. You might have some cameras there, right? That's security. You're not just. It's not just about you. It's about us too. We wouldn't feel offended. Now let's just say, for example, I'm your brother from another mother, right? And I say, hey, Poppy, I'm hard times. It's that third. I need 5K. You know what I'm saying? You just go ahead. Hey, you're my family. I'm gonna give it to you just cause. So now I don't. But we never just arrange our plans, whatever. Because again, real talk, boys supposed to be already like, hey, I got you coming around and blah blah blah. But we don't. So now you're gonna look at me kind of funny because it's money. That's number one issue right there with people. It's that money. And let's say it's not 5,000, it will go down a little bit. It's 1,000, it's 500, it's just $100, it's 20. People still acting funny over money. So now when you come to that point, now I got to look at you a little bit funny because, all right, it is what it is. So us as your friends, we're not going to feel offended if you have reassurances for yourself because you're protecting yourself. I don't think, I mean, you could ask anybody around here. Me personally, I wouldn't feel offended if you did that. But if I'm acting a certain way outside my character when you first brought me into your inner circle and now slowly I start acting funny, let's talk. And if I'm still acting funny after the fact, okay, now I got to do what I got to do for me.
Yeah, but look, I get what you're saying, Angelo, but I think you got to confuse just a little bit. Well, when you're having cameras in your house, that's more like towards somebody else. It wouldn't be for my friends. So that's number one. Number two, we talk about phone.
No, I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying in general.
Phone conversations. Like,
yeah,
like
if it's red flags,
if you're my so-called friend, and then we've been friends for 10, 5, 7, 10, 15 years, whatever, right? I call you my friend, and you recording my phone calls. You cool with that?
Unless you're acting, if it's red flags, you're acting funny.
Like a wiretap.
Yeah, so let's use the same example that you're using about the money, right? Let's say, for example, y'all having conversations and you keep saying, I'm gonna pay you back, I'm gonna pay you back, and you don't pay it back. And then let's say one time you record him saying that, right? Because he keep telling people, or he's saying, I'm not saying I'm gonna pay him. I never said that. And then he records you saying that. Is he wrong for recording you saying that to go to court and say, hey, this man owes me money? I even have him recorded saying that he was going to pay me back. But boom, you enter that into court. Yeah, they might say, okay, that's inadmissible because he didn't know he was being recorded or whatever like that. That'll be the argument. But I'm just saying, is he wrong for protecting himself by recording that conversation?
That's a good question.
Because it's all about the red flags, right? The reason why you're doing the recording is red flags. Let's say, for example, I'm doing content, and then all of a sudden these content creators that everybody knows start hitting me about something I said or whatever, and then I know that these fools is putting stuff online, text messages, because I've sat here and watched these videos and them doing it. I would be a fool if I didn't record them conversations that Fresh and Fit hit me and wanted to have something going on. We having these discussions. I would be a fool if I didn't, because then something blow up and then they be talking about EBH Black said this and the third. We got the receipts. Then they go do a live show. And I'm going to be over here like, damn, I should have recorded my evidence. That's how I look at it. I'm talking about when you're trying to protect your brand. I'm not talking about to be on some shicey stuff like bruh said to try to find out something. I'm talking about if it's going to affect your money, your brand, who you are, your integrity, all that. You have every right to record yourself in any way. Now, should you go as far as recording a nigga when he ain't knowing it? If you see them red flags, that's that moral choice you got to make for yourself. And in my situation, I'm glad that I recorded those red flag conversations. I don't have a whole archive of them, but I have enough to refute anything that's coming out about me right now. And I'm sitting there laughing at it because I'm like, I wish everybody would blow up and come to my show and start trying to blast me about it. I got so much content that's going to be made about it because I have the truth. Now, if I didn't have nothing, I'm going to hope niggas don't see it.
Yep. And that's scary.
Thing, though. This is my thing. Like, if you like, when it comes to the money, letting your friend borrow money, situation. If you even think about, you have to record your friend while you lend the money, you might as well keep your money in your wallet.
No, not record them. What if you give them a contract? What if you pull out a piece of paper saying, "Hey, here's a contract that you got to pay me back"? Then he might say, "Hey, but you don't trust I'm gonna pay you back." Like that's no different than asking your woman for a prenup. Like it ain't
Me
about
personally,
recording.
I let a lot of my friends hold money, bro, and he was just like, "Hey," and the majority of them pay me back. We was just out of the strength. Actually, all of them paid me back. You see what I'm saying? So I don't. How can I explain this? The way you saying is right. Don't get me wrong. It's more like the business part of it. But the kind of brotherhood that I got with my homies is because they would do anything for me. You see what I'm saying? Like if they asking me for money, they feel confident enough that we got that kind of relationship. And usually we spend time in each other's home and stuff like that. And I don't know how to explain it, bro. Like
I've had somebody sleep on my couch, shit in my toilet, try to clout chase me about some shit that our husband had conversations with, and try to put it out there, not try to put it all out on Instagram and the whole nine. And I'm like, I'm glad I recorded those conversations because this nigga lying, but now it didn't never rise to a level for me to say, let me refute that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying the insurance of me having that information is peace of mind for me. If I didn't have that information, I would be over here hoping niggas don't believe this nigga.
It was an insurance card. It was insurance cards you had.
Yeah, and I'm trying to protect my brand, because if it was just on some personal shit and it didn't involve the internet, I would be like, fuck that nigga.
Yep, you learn, lesson learned. Move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then another part of the
And
technology.
it'd be your closest homies. It'd be your own kind. We already know this. Yeah, you can have 9 homeboys that's hella cool, but it's gonna be a Judas in there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Poppy, let me ask you this, because it's been a few stories. Speaking of like recording people and the technologies with the phone, it's been a lot of videos with like, you know, females catching their dudes, and even some dudes catching their girls using the location on their phone, so they turn their location on without them even knowing that they being tracked, and then they follow them over to a restaurant or follow them to over to the side chick crib, and then they blow up, you know, using the phone. And sometimes they got this thing you can order from Amazon, which is a tracker, Apple track, you could put it, like if you think your girl cheating, you could put it on her car and she don't even know, and then she driving around, and then you could check her, you know, her whereabouts using this tracker. What you feel about like somebody tracking you through your phone? Like if your girl was to track you and say you was at a restaurant with a side chick, and she used the location to track you to a restaurant.
Oh my bro. Let me tell you something, bro. First of all, you will never catch me doing all of that. That's number one. That's a risk. If I have to think, if I have to sit down and psychologically think right there and set myself up to go to Amazon.com, order this little tracker, put it on her car so I can follow her around, I might as well break up with the girl, bro. I don't got that kind of time. I don't got that kind of energy. Son, I don't care how much I love these women. We all got feelings. We all love somebody. It's just my pride wouldn't let me do that, son. That's doing too much, man. If I got suspicious that this woman's fucking around on me, bro, she probably is, fam. You might as well call your love. That's the way I live my life, bro. Like, I don't listen. I never, ever went to none of my girlfriend's phone. Never, son. I don't look that way. I don't be who you on the phone with, because one thing I know, bro, if a woman gonna fuck around you, she just gonna do it, man, whether you on top of her or not. And one thing I learned about women is the more you sweat them, the faster they cheat on you. So if you let them out there on their own, the less they want to cheat on you. So it's reverse psychology. You got to play with them. You got to play reverse psychology with them. So if you be sweating them girls, oh, why you going over there? Oh, who's over there? Oh, why it took you 50 minutes and 35 seconds to get from the store to home? Stuff like that. A girl gonna cheat on you, fam. And I don't got that kind of time to be like buying a tracker and hell no, son. All the most I would do is like, hey man, all right, like, are you fucking around with me? Oh no, okay, bye. Oh, eventually the truth will come to the light eventually. You see what I'm saying? By me, I ain't gonna do it, man. I don't know how you feel about that. How you
No,
feel
I
about that?
agree with that. No, I agree with that. That's my same type of energy too. If you for the girl thing, but let's just I know we're talking about personal experience, but just generally speaking, and this is just me saying on those type of levels of when it come back to security, right? If it's that type of thing, if she's in your home, if she's married to you, and y'all got that contracted union together, then yeah, do what you need to do to protect your own assets. Because like I said, we already know, like especially sometimes in the courts and stuff, when it comes to he say, she say, it's going to be her word against yours. So
Facts.
if you know she's stepping out infidelity, you know what? Stay calm, keep your emotions in check. Just have all your evidence ready. So when that time she starts screaming about divorce, all right, cool, let's go. Don't hesitate. Let's go now.
She gonna pull out some videos and some text messages and some Facebook posts and then some inboxes. I promise you.
She's gonna go through the whole social media on IG.
The woman
Facebook,
gonna have all
she's
kind of
gonna
evidence.
do everything.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's more like a female thing to do, bro. I don't think men should be into turning into 007 to following women.
I agree.
All I'm saying is, Poppy, and this is again, I'm speaking generally speaking. I'm just saying for the guys and the fellas out there on the live, and you see this on the replay. I'm personally encouraging and advocating this. If you living with your significant other and you your assets is in jeopardy, heck, we already know how the cops do when it comes to girls and guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you know you in these little domestic situations, you ain't that man enough to walk out your house and leave me. You want to still come on back and get your little tail between legs. You better start when you come back home. You better have like 5 cameras ready. Because the next, it ain't resolved. She might pop off again. And this time she might slap a lamp on the floor, call 911. The cops come, look at the floor, look at you. Let's go. No, officer, just give me 1 second real quick. Press my phone real quick. Look at her.
Yeah. I mean, that's more like the legal. Yeah, but that's the right thing to do. You're absolutely right about this. And speaking of the getting a tracker in your girlfriend's car, this is what happened to this man right here. This is funny though.
Yo, just get off that nigga right now. Get off that nigga right now.
Damn.
Get up.
He definitely tracking her.
Why the fuck you kill him?
They at the parking lot, yo.
Is that people? Look at that.
She's still on top of him.
Why are you cheating on me? Answer the question. Answer the question. Why not? Answer the question. Why are you cheating on me?
He done caught him. Damn, he caught his girl with another nigga.
So this is my whole thing with the tracker thing. I think if you gotta go that far, you're doing a whole lot, right? And just like we tell women, if you find something, be prepared for what you find. Now, as a dude, if you decide that you want to go, we're talking about in general for the dudes that's on the playback. If you do something like that and put something tracker on it and you find the information, do the player thing. Just leave. Don't go trying to confront her. Don't confront him. You have the truth. Just go on about your business. Whether you got to plan it out or whatever, just dip. But don't make it a confrontation. Because now you went too far with it.
Cause see, they up in the car doing it, and he got the tracker or her location. She don't even know who's coming. Yeah, the tracker. Yeah,
he could have just walked up, looked at it, turned around, went home.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Black.
If he had to go that far,
I'm be honest with you, Black. I wouldn't even do all of that. I probably would have drove over there. All I had to see the guy inside the car. That would have been good enough for me.
Yeah, that's all you have to do.
I already know what's going on.
Yeah, and then just play her up and dip.
Exactly. So I know, and the only thing I would tell a woman is like, if you want to fuck around me, goddamn it, have enough respect not to do it at my own home. That's the only thing I would tell her. Like, yo, just don't do it at my house. Yes, if you want to get out with somebody, just go to his house at least. Like, you know what I mean? But yo, the thing is, nowadays, man, yo, people don't care, son. People don't care, my guy. It's reckless out here.
But what if dude got kids by her?
And that might even be his.
Yeah.
And And you know, that's like the new topic nowadays, bro. Like I was reading this article, fam, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I was stunned by it. According to the article, they say 30%, between 27 and 30% of the men are raising kids that are not theirs, bro. Like the girl telling they pregnant, they go to the pregnancy, the baby come out, and that baby is 30% chance that baby is not, because it's so much sex liberation. That's how this female call it.
Yeah,
Out
that's
there,
1/3.
they get pregnant and they don't even know who the daddy is, yo.
That's 1/3. That's 1 out of 3 kids.
Pretty
I
much,
seen the
bro.
video. I seen the video where old boy he got a surprise DNA test, and his girl, she didn't even know he was.
I seen that one.
Yeah, did
I
you
seen
see that,
one. I know
Poppy?
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That was the way he put it. The way he put it was masterful, and then she thought she was getting like one of those expensive purses, right?
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Yep. She thought she was getting a gift, and he was recording her while she was going through the actual. He got her in real time, her real reaction to finding out that she had cheated on this guy, and that really wasn't his daughter.
And the baby wasn't even a baby no more. That was like a 10, 12-year-old baby, a
Yeah.
little girl.
The baby wasn't a baby no more. Real talk.
So that's 12. If I am mistaken, the kid was about 10 or 12. But just my point is that's 10 years this man wasted on child support, fam. You know what I mean? That he ain't gonna get that back. He's never gonna get that back. And the connection that he got with the kid, yo, oh my God, that's gone.
Poppy, see if you can pull that video up.
Let me see. Who the hell reacted to that video? I think NTR did. Surprise. And that was like that video is recently too.
Yeah,
like
what it showed was it just shows how deceptive females can be. She knew that she had fucked somebody else while she was fucking around with him. And females, they cheat better. I mean, we get caught because
I always say that, bro.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can pull that up, yo. That one was a classic right there, son.
Yeah, that was a trip, Poppy.
Let me see if I can find it. I think I got it. Let me see which one.
Yeah.
Gotta know how to. Let me see. Fair use. I think it was World Star. I think it is.
Yeah.
Okay, bingo. Now let me go back over here. Bingo, I found it, family.
For sure, fam. Yeah, this Freestyle Fridays, Poppy. That's what I like about Freestyle Fridays. We go everywhere.
See, I'm gonna keep this like a for sure thing every Friday, and then I might start including other stuff during the other days. I need like 2 other. I'm thinking about sports stuff like that.
Renee, you are not a father.
Hey, can you hear it?
Such a great job.
Thank you.
Can you hear it?
I'm not done passing out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it, Poppy. You're good.
For me, Vernon, you have to do that. It's on my birthday.
Such a great mom.
Oh, thank you.
I
Oh,
had to.
it's heavy. Ooh, I'm excited.
She looks good too, though.
Yeah,
pretty good.
You are such an amazing man, I tell you. It was Valentine's Day all over again. Oh my God. Ooh, it's that kind of night, ain't it?
It's Ace of Spades right there, man. That's $270.
I can't just sip on this. Thank you, baby. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm excited. It better be the necklace I wanted. You know I've been wanting that for a long time.
It better be.
It's so tricky, I tell you. Okay, Ruby, another bag.
Oh, he going all out.
Oh my God. You are one silly man, I tell you.
This is how you healthily, how you do in a healthy way as a man to get your emotions out.
Oh man, duct tape, really?
They ran out.
This is such an amazing
They
rapper.
ran out. Sorry.
An envelope. What could this be? What could this be?
What could it be?
It's not my necklace, I don't think.
It's a check.
Ooh, that's kind of thick. Okay, hold on.
Up, that's what it is.
What's up? What's up?
This better be a ticket to Dubai for 2 weeks straight, round trip. She's
Up.
not going to want to go to Dubai.
She talking shit the whole time.
Yeah, read it.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. My whole life has changed.
I just want you to know that I know. The baby is not mine. It's not my daughter.
Why did you do this tonight out of romance? Wow.
So I wanted you to know that I know the baby is not mine. I've had doubts. I went that DNA test. The baby is not mine.
You got to blame
Not
him.
my daughter.
Watch.
Why would you do this?
See?
She loves you. Why would you do this?
She's not my daughter. Why would you do this? Why would you cheat?
I didn't cheat.
Why would you cheat on me?
I didn't.
Look.
It's proof right there.
Wow.
DNA test. The baby is not my daughter.
Okay.
You forgot the bitch part.
So, yeah, she didn't even bother to say like, yo, I'm sorry.
No, nigga, the denial was kicking her ass.
Yo, she say, I didn't cheat. So who got you pregnant? Jesus Christ? Who got you pregnant?
Bro, that
Come
cognitive
on now.
dissonance is a joke. Women don't have a problem ignoring the truth. I'm telling you.
They don't.
They don't have a
create their
problem.
own reality, bro.
Bro,
This is
I call
funny,
it
son.
I call it a CD player. They play that cognitive dissonance. It's obvious that you was cheating on him, and you're gonna say, "Why would you do this to me? I didn't cheat on you." Like,
She trying to gaslight him.
are you serious right now? You don't lucky I don't run you in that microwave over there. You over here lying in my face and everything. That's cold right there.
Really? Out of all days, you had 3 years to give this to me, and now you want to give this to me?
All right, listen. You and the baby got to the end of the month to get out of my
Damn.
house.
It's up.
I'm not kidding.
But
You
that's your
and
daughter.
your daughter had to the end of the month to get out of my house.
But that's
Okay?
your daughter.
It's not my daughter.
Yes, it
The
is.
paperwork says it's not my daughter.
Why would you do this?
I am not the father.
No. Stop, baby. Can you just stop? Get the camera on my face. Can you just get it?
Look at the what on my face.
Yo, that was the whole video.
What she
fam.
say? Look at the what on my face.
See the camera.
No.
Take the camera off my face.
Oh, okay.
Son, hey, listen, there's a lot of guys out there that might be in the same situation. I think some guys know, bro, but they so scared to find out the truth because of the attachment they got with the kid. They be like, fuck it, I already raised this little boy for the past 10, 12 years. Might as well keep him.
Yeah,
You know
a dude with low self-esteem would say that, be like, I can't get another girl as cute as her and none
True.
of that. So he could play it off. A dude with low self-esteem would do that. But a dude with high self-esteem and with a healthy character or the ability to love will understand that not all women are like that, and he can go find a real one.
That's crazy, man. And it's like I just think about how many guys are in the same position, bro. Like they are just raised and they just, oh man, that's nasty. I don't even want to think about stuff like that, yo. Like you have to. I believe, yo. I don't know if y'all be into the news like that. I read on Monday or Tuesday that Tennessee just passed the law that having a DNA test is mandatory when the baby's born.
If they just passed that, I think that's a good thing.
It's in Memphis. I mean, online in Tennessee. Did you read that too?
No, I didn't hear about it, but if that's true, I hope that's a good thing.
Sure.
It's a lot of girls gonna be mad.
Sure. That'll be
paternity fraud needs to be held accountable.
But speaking of Tennessee, I saw that Georgia, the governor there, just signed a law just like they have in Tennessee, where you don't even need a permit to carry a gun now. You can just have your shit and don't even need to even worry about going to get it registered or anything.
Well, Georgia's been about that. Yeah, Georgia always been about that life. I mean, I'm not shocked about that one because I'm like 30, 40 minutes away from Georgia.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the laws are but I just know I saw he just signed it into law where
That's
you don't
what's
need.
up. I mean, they about them guns just as good as Texas. Because my buddy, he's up in I think Connecticut and Michigan. Because when we was telling him stuff like that, like that's what you're just saying now, that's new. But everything else we was telling him, he was on his end. He said that in order for him to get a firearm, even to license to carry, he had to get he had to go through the training, the proper training, test, all that stuff to even get the license. And I was like, really? I was like, my cousin got like a whole truck full.
Wow.
No, it's a lot of state. This is like a South thing. Most South state, bro, is like open carry. And what I'm over here in Phoenix, Arizona, is open carry too. You don't need a permit. You don't need a permit. You can just the only rule that they have over here in Phoenix, Arizona is you need to have a holster if you're gonna carry the stuff outside. But
and I don't even mean, and I don't even mean. Because my buddy in Stone Mountain, when I went to hang out with him one time, he had these sweatpants, had the holster on his pockets, and you already know the sweatpants is like pulling his pants down. I'm looking at like, bro, how you whipping that gun out?
Damn. I don't use no holster, man. Like I do the old school. on my belly. It be on my belly, man. He just know, and yo, you'll be surprised, son, because look, everybody carrying over here, son, and he be them crazy motherfuckers too. So you better be ready. You better be ready, because you never know when the motherfucker gonna go crazy. You never know, son.
Poppy,
like I went last night to Walmart. I went to Walmart last night. It was an old guy, yo, strapped up, man. Like he had a beam 45 on him, bro. I'm like,
that
yo,
sounds like a good place to get shot as Walmart.
Exactly. Yep. And listen, every time I go to Walmart, I always see 2-3 guys with the gun out on a holster, bro. And I always started thinking, like, yo, what happened? This guy just decided to just pull that thing out and start blasting people over here. Like, what's gonna happen? This guy just got fired from work, because you know that's what happened when these people get fired. They start like smacking everybody.
Well, on my end, it's not even employees. It's like just the customers come in doing the wildest stuff. It's not even employees. It just always be the customers on my end. So those the ones that like,
everybody walk around. It's normal. This thing is so normal. Like you see somebody with guns, it don't matter. Everybody be having their kids out and everything. Because most of the time I be with my kid. I seen that guy on that aisle now with a gun. I'm out of that aisle. I come back later. Like, yo, let me go.
What about the barbershop? What about the barbershop? I remember like every other week I used to get my hair cut. Is on one barbershop. Dude had like regular clothes on. He wasn't like no hood dude, and he had his holster on, had his shorts, and had his gun right there on his hip. Like you could see it when you walked in the door.
The guy was cutting hair?
No, it was a guy. It was just a customer coming in and get his hair cut, and he just came in like a regular guy, like every other week. Like I came in and had his strap on him right there.
I mean,
this is in Georgia.
Kind of weirdo. Me personally, bro, I don't want you to see my gun. I want you to think I don't got nothing. I just want to keep it clean. I don't be outside looking for problems anyway, but I don't want you to see that I got a gun on me. Like
I agree. I'm the same way.
Poppy, let me ask you, because this is what always got me about you, is being from South America, being from Colombia. What like is it like they show on TV as far as the violence with in Bogota and the Medellin? How much can you speak on that, Poppy? Because I've always been fascinated by that. As far as
what you see on TV, you got to multiply that by 10 more. It's ugly out there, so he just like when I talk to my friends and they start telling me how Chicago is this and that, I'm like, yeah, no, it's rough in Chicago. It's rough. I mean, Brooklyn is the new murder city now. The East Coast, Brooklyn, New York, right? So out there, bro, like, look, out here, people just kill for some dumb shit. You know, like rappers start dissing each other, or people start killing because somebody messed with somebody wifey. You see what I'm saying? It be that kind of crime. Out there, they peel your ass for some Jordans. And it be the little kids, bro. Them kids be like 11, 12, 13, 14, son. The guns be bigger than them, actually, right? They're gonna pull up on you and they're gonna rob you for your shoes, man. They're gonna tell you, give it up. And they're only gonna tell you once. If they fist their mouth to tell you again, you ain't gonna hear it. He's gonna blast you. He's gonna blast you. All headshots too, though. And another thing they be robbing a lot over there. If you got jewelry, they're gonna try to stick you. And fucking smartphones. Oh my god, bro. If you over there, don't be walking around with one of these, fam. Don't be walking around with this, especially for iPhone, because they're gonna pull up on you and they're gonna rob you because that's their rank. You see what I'm saying? Violence over there is crazy. Is nasty. No the whole country, but certain areas, like with the area that when my parents were like my dad was like when my dad was born, my people that still own that house. That's the house that when I go over there, I stay. It's a messed up neighborhood. Like they kill over there for fun. They kill over there for sport, actually. Yo, and when I go over there, they give me the rundown. I'm lucky to kind of I'll be outside. I'm lucky because my uncle, my family, they huge out there, right? Most of my family's out here, but I got a lot of uncles. I got 13 uncles and aunties. I got 9 uncles, right, from my father's side. So when I go out there, my uncles, some of my uncles, they know me in the street. Like this guy is notorious, known out in that particular neighborhood. So when me and my sister and my whole family from over here go over there, we still kind of safe because of my uncle's reputations and stuff like that. And still don't relax because you never know. Like it only takes one person like, man, I don't care about your uncle, man. We peel your stupid ass. You see what I'm saying? So it's just if you are a tourist trying to go over there, it's nice to go over there. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. Just stay on the tourist place. You're good. Don't bother to go to the city. To go, but I want to see the neighborhood. Don't do that. Just stay in your little resort. You're gonna have everything you need in there. Even the girls come in there because the women know that American guys coming in there. So it can be the beautiful women going into those bars. So you don't have no need to be going outside doing excursions in the hood and stuff like that because that's when you get in trouble. I don't know if you.
I can't spin the block one time.
Man, I mean you can. You can.
I can't spin the block and be like, I know Poppy Blanco around these parts.
Poppy Blanco.
They don't know me. They know my uncle though. I'm good because of my uncles. I ain't go over there and cat. And I mean, I've been going over there for so long that the people around knows me. But my uncles, the one that are known out there. You see, they are the one with the reputation. That doesn't trickle down to me like that. I just get the pass. You see what I'm saying? I get the pass. Like, oh shit, this is your uncle? Because I remember I tried one time. It was my little cousin. I got a little cousin. I mean, she kind of close around my age. I mean, no, she's a little younger than me, like 3-4 years younger than me. So she on her late 20s at this point. So she got a little boyfriend, right? But my uncle, he just moved to America. He in New York, he in Jersey right now. But my uncle used to be the one, he was the general out there. So my auntie, which is her mama, don't like the guy, the boyfriend. So the guy came to the crib. We happened to be in vacation over there. So the guy come to the crib and my auntie straight up being disrespectful to the guy. Yo, get the fuck up out of here. I told you I don't want you in my house, blah, 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 blah. Son. And then my auntie told him, yo, wait until I tell my brother Nestor. That's my uncle name, Nestor. Son, that boy start fucking capping, please, boy, when he heard that name, yo. He put me to the side. Well, yo, tell your auntie, man, don't call your uncle, bro. Man, I don't want no problems, man. I'm like, oh shit, this is my uncle. My uncle was a demon out here. Then these people scared 2,000-3,000 miles away, yo.
Damn.
He just like he's nasty. He's kind of nasty out there, son. You see what I'm saying?
Every Nesto I ever
for me,
met
it's
was
not
crazy.
like if you're coming from over there to vacation. I ain't gonna lie, it's beautiful. You will have a blast, bro. But like I say, if you go over there with your partner, you're gonna have a blast. Just stay on the tourist places because you cover. Because that place is protected. You see what I'm saying? It's police around, the females is around, the environment is gonna be beautiful. You don't wanna you don't wanna go into the city. Because it's yo, I don't know if you able to see that on TV. Third world countries is ugly when you go into the city, bro. Like that's when you see like mad people poor. You think people broke over here? Nah, man. You need to go into a third world country, bro. They really broke out there. Like,
yeah, I remember years ago, Michael Jackson shot this video called "They Don't Really Care About Us" there. And it showed what was going on in South America. That's what I was like. I always wanted to see what it was, and you know, is it how they show it on TV? You feel me with shit, machine guns and bloodshed and violence. So I know
No,
you was
it
from
is
there, Papa.
violent, bro. It is violent because I mean, it's still cartel going on, but the thing that brings the violence is the money because they fighting who can send the work out here. See what I'm saying? So every time that is money involved, it's gonna be violence involved. Money and drugs equals to violence. That's the end. That's like the whole thing of it. But you know what I mean? So like, what you planning to go over there?
No, just I mean,
A lot of people is going out there. That's the crazy thing. I mean, now that I'm doing this YouTube stuff, yo, that's all I hear from all this red pill guy. Oh, I'm going to Colombia. I'm going to Colombia. I'm going to Colombia. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, bro. Just make sure you be safe. I remember a few months ago, the guy O'Shea Du Jackson, he reacted to a video that a guy got kidnapped over there. Matter of fact, he got killed.
Yeah, he got killed. A brother got killed over there. I saw that.
I think O'Shea Du Jackson, he reacted today, if I am mistaken.
Yeah, O'Shea Du Jackson. That's how I found out about it, was O'Shea Duke Jackson, when he did the reaction video on the brother that was over there. And he was an American and he was a brother. And they hated on that brother over there and killed him over there. I saw that.
They most like, yo, it's like everywhere, bro. Like nothing changed. The only thing that changed the language is females are good at to set you up. If you know what I'm saying, if a female got a plan, she will set you up, bro. And that's what happened to that man, yo. He came from America. I think, if I am mistaken, from what I remember of the story, he brought a lot of dollars out there. He brought a lot of cash money. And the homegirl set him up to go into her apartment. He went to the hood, and they were waiting for him. And they booked his ass over there, yo. They robbed him, fam. So just like, man, when you go over there, just be careful, man. Like if a girl is pushing, man, you might want to be careful. Just if a girl want to give you some, make sure she do it on your apartment, on your Airbnb, on your hotel. Don't be trying to go all the places, man. But one thing I know, yo, yeah, we have a blast out there. Those women are beautiful out there.
Yeah, they look beautiful out there, Poppy. That's what I see was the women. They look real nice and exotic. And real sexy.
Hey, what's up with your boy? What's up with your boy, Mr. I slept with 1,000 chicks, falling back in love with the whole chick that
you think about Fresh?
Yeah, and then the cold part about it is your boy Academic blew him out the bubble with the showing him being with the girl chilling and shit again on the low. Man, you ain't seen that?
Yes, I seen it 2 days ago, bro. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, man. That was in the back of my mind. I didn't put it on my title, so I was like, yo, I ain't gonna talk about it. But man, that just lets you know, man, those guys is just that's why, go back to what we was talking about earlier. That's why a guy like Packet Watching with JT is necessary on this field, because Packet Watch exposed those guys. If Packet Watch did a whole video about them, they were like, yo,
expose them all.
These guys are frauds, man. These
frauds
guys are
like
completely frauds. These guys are preaching not to fall in love, which is pretty retarded, man, because we all got feelings. We all gonna fall for a girl, man. We ain't no fucking robots. Yo, and they do the complete opposite what they tell the people not to do.
Right.
They tell their audience, yo, don't fall. First of all, they say don't fall for a girl. They always falling for a girl. They tell the audience, don't fall for girls they are doing sexual content. Homegirl is on Seeking Arrangement, which is an adult goddamn website looking for sugar daddy. You see what I'm saying? So they always contradicting themselves. I mean, I'm no surprise, bro. Like I always say this, man. When I saw Fresh and Fit, it only took me 5 minutes to realize those guys are lying. It only takes 5 minutes, bro. If you know, you know. None of that shit they say, it works, bro. But they know the beauty of Fresh and Fit is this, bro. They were nerds. They were geeky ass guys that wasn't getting lucky with girls like that, right? But so they understand their audience, and their audience are them pretty much. The only difference is like they got money, and the audience they probably don't got that kind of money like that. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they win. They prey on those guys.
You don't think you don't think the game, some of the game that they give is like accurate though?
I mean, obviously, what they're using is, oh, I mean, you can say yes, you can get 1 or 2 pointers, but it's like that's like the basic information that you can Google yourself.
True.
You see what I'm saying? What they tell guys, hey man, get your shit together, work hard. I mean, you can, your father should have been telling you that, your uncle should be telling you that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
what
but
they're
a lot
telling
of
you
them,
is nothing spectacular. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, but a lot of them dudes ain't never really heard that stuff that a lot of people might have grew up hearing from like their older uncles or older brother or all that. So it's just nothing but a master class for the geeks to go to learn game.
Black, I disagree with you. They heard it. They just want to hear it from somebody else. That's us as human beings. We are, yo. Sometimes, like our parents, for example, our parents always tell us this stuff, right? Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do. Let's say drive with your seatbelt on. Don't drive with your seatbelt on. Until we actually get in a car accident, we didn't have our seatbelt on. You see what I'm saying? Now, if the stranger tell you, you probably more implied to do it. You understand me? What I'm saying?
Okay, I can go with that. I can go with that. I don't look at it like that personally, but that's because I don't things I've already learned them from other places. But some of the stuff that they say actually will help a dude, navigate this new society of women. Because women, the way they were 10 years ago is different than how they are now, more or less 20 years ago. So for the dudes that's having a hard time understanding how to deal with these women or women's perspective, then they can help. But then they go too far, and then it turns into a shit show because like you said, you're saying one thing, but then you're getting caught doing the opposite.
You know how I know those people are from, man? If they really care about their audience and helping their audience, they should be able to put decent women in front of them, like a show thing, like this is what you look for. For example, they live in Miami, right? Obviously, there's a lot of hoeing going on in Miami, right? So what you're supposed to go against that if you really want to help these people. What I mean by that, this is what I mean. You can put a girl that is going to college for trying to be a doctor, trying to be an architect, trying to be an engineer. You see what I'm saying? Put those kind of examples in front of those people, but they will not do that. You know why? Because that show would be boring as hell. Because most girls that are in their mission, they pretty much boring. You see what I'm saying? They really focus on the little school. They most likely they ain't gonna have like they're not gonna have an OnlyFans. They're not really gonna be on top of the table twerking all day. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But no, what they do, they go the complete opposite, which is bring on the OnlyFans girls, the girls that are doing porno, or the strippers, or the bottle girls. They all fall under the umbrella of sex. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it gets crazy, bro.
It is the type of women that they do bring up, though.
They don't bring no women that you'll be like, damn, she's great material. You know what I mean? All them girls are strippers. They all got an OnlyFans because one thing I can give Fresh and Fit is they understand business. They know that they're dealing with a bunch of suckers, and they know they will pay for this girl's OnlyFans, and they know they Fresh and Fit understand that this nurse only tune in to watch the show for the girls. That's it. They know that. They tune in to watch the show because they want to see Myron keep the girls out. That's the only reason they tune in. They don't want to learn. They just want to see. They just want to see the girl getting kicked out because they, in their mind, he wanna be them kicking the girls out. I don't know if I'm explaining myself well right here.
No, that makes sense. And then I mean that's weird, but yeah, it makes sense. I mean, like they want to live vicariously through them.
Yeah, well, what you think, Jay?
You like who the fuck y'all talking about?
Yeah, like that they are Fresh and Fit, or who y'all talking about? I don't watch Fresh and Fit.
Yeah,
I don't watch Fresh and Fit.
I mean, but you're familiar with them, right?
Have you heard of
them? I just know them just from being in the the internet universe, but I've never seen one of their shows. I can't even see. Here's the thing about YouTube. It's like it's so many channels, and it's some channels that I fuck with and some I just don't. And I mean, some of these are big channels, but I just never watched the content. You watch who you watch. So just like how I found you, Poppy, I watched the lead attorney. Everybody don't like the lead attorney. They don't fuck with TLA, but I fuck with the lead attorney. So from him, that's how I was able to link with you. But I don't watch everybody. Like I know there's some other attorney channels out there. I've never watched not one of them, but I watched the lead attorney. So it just goes to who you watch. Fresh and Fit, I have never watched not one episode of their content, but the only reason why I know about them is because like they were in some type of controversy, I think with Tommy Sotomayor, or the girl had went on if that's the same show.
It is the same show.
Okay, yeah. Well, that's how I even knew who they was, and then it started to be a conversation about them disrespecting black women and them not having respect for black women, this, that, and the third. So that's why I never even tuned in to even peep out what they was about.
Yeah, man. Those guys, they just milking their audience. And man, I don't blame them, man. I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna sit over here and kill them for milking, because you letting them milk you, so it's your fault. They just doing they understand business. They know that these idiots they thirsty to see some girls that look good and they got OnlyFans. This is the part that kills me about that show. The show is about killing bros with social media, with big following and OnlyFans, right? So they all tune in to watch them bros get kicked out of the show, or they all go against over the girls' head, right? As soon as the show is over, they go ahead and sign up for the bros OnlyFans.
Okay.
As soon as they walk off the show. So it's like very, very hypocritical, the type of stuff that they do, yo. So that's what I don't feel sorry for. I don't feel sorry for people getting scammed like that. I mean, you giving them your money.
So why would JT need to expose them then?
Because JT just on some like, yo, JT was, when he did the show on Fresh and Fit, was like, yo, these guys I know what they talk. What first of all, Fresh is lying, talk about he had a threesome. He had a threesome with with 3 girls, when the reality, the real terminology is supposed to be a force, and that's how dumb the guy is. That he can even tell the lie straight. And son, and yes, and he's saying like, yo, he charging you. The reason why JT is posting is because they charging about $1,000 for a consultation for an hour.
What's wrong with that?
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
I mean,
I promise you, Poppy, I promise you. Go ahead.
You're not living what you're saying, so you're like, you just pretty much telling this guy a bunch. Okay, it's like this, bro. If I charge you $1,000 for you to learn how to fly an airplane, you should be able. I should know how to fly that airplane, right? Right.
That's true.
All right then.
That's true. But it's
how
also
to get girls, and they didn't even know how to get girls themselves, yo. That right there is a fraud.
Yeah,
the only reason they might even come across a broad or something is because they got that, because they paying for the pussy, man. Let's keep it 100. They paying over there, bro. Because the girls in their face is telling they corny.
I would hope they're not paying for it now.
No, they paying on it.
But if I'm going to learn how to fly a plane, I'm not just going to Google something and randomly pick it. I'm going to like research the company, right? So if these people decide that they've been watching Fresh and Fit and they've been saying enough game that if they say, hey, if you want to talk to me directly, it's going to be $1,000 an hour, and your goofy ass decides you want to do that, then you run your own risk, because you can go talk to Dr. Eric Thomas, right? And he charged you $1,000, right? It's up to you to listen to what he say and decipher how it translates in your life. You voluntarily paid your money to do that. So I don't see what a scam is in that. Like, I could see if they were saying, hey, I'll teach you how to get girls guaranteed, but I don't think they saying that.
True.
Man, like, I believe those guys are frauds.
Are they frauds as people? Are they frauds as, yeah, I would say yeah on that level, because they're doing the opposite of what they're saying.
I think they hurting them boys more than they helping them. That's what I believe. They hurting them more than they helping, because being real with them, because they claim to be living that life, but living that life, son. It's like this, bro. Like, for example, like if I'm over here lying, if I start charging people a course for how to be a gangster, something like that, right? And I knew even one. I'm just a retarded dummy guy that right? I'm a retarded. So what I'm telling you is wrong, and what I'm telling you is gonna get your ass killed. You see what I'm saying? Now, this fresh and fit is not as strict like what the example that I use, but my point is, they're not really doing you a favor, bro. Can they give you one or two nuggets that make sense? Yes, of course, man. But that's Google stuff. But they lying to the people, bro. And at the end of the day, like I say, I don't blame them. I blame the people for even filing them like that.
Hey,
So in other words, Poppy, they frauds.
They are frauds.
Yeah.
So let me address that. It says no one on this stream knows them personally, so no one can say what they aren't legit on. Yes, you don't have to know somebody personally to see their action.
Facts.
Like I mean, where do people get this from? Like, oh, you don't know them personally. Like, check this out. I don't have to know somebody personally to know what their character if I'm seeing them do certain things. Plain and simple.
Like, look.
I mean, like, I don't have to be.
Let me answer. What's my man? That's my boy, man.
I'm not going in on him, but I'm just saying in general when people say that. I'm
gonna
just
give
saying
you an
like,
example. I'm gonna give him an example. We're gonna kill it right there. I don't know O.J. Simpson personally, but I know he killed that girl.
Facts, Poppy.
That's it. You know what I mean? I don't think none of us know O.J. Simpson over here, but we know for sure that man is smacked that lady and her boyfriend.
Hey, let me step in real quick because, like, since this is just since we're bringing that conversation up, right? We'll use that fresh and fit analogy real quick. Now, number one versus the OJ. Well, I think his trial was live. If y'all can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, sir,
but
yeah,
okay, cool. All right, so that's live, so you can see how people act. We follow the court cases, we follow everything from T. Everybody, millions of people is outside publicly watching TVs outside the windows, so the whole world knew, right? All right, let's get back on fresh and fit. And in this example, because I'm tired of talk about it, I'm tired of talk about what's not game. This is retarded. So it's done, bro. We grown men. So all right, so back to fresh and fit. Because me, Poppy, Marcus, we've been down this rabbit hole and listen to EBH. He's been down this rabbit hole too, so we know how this all went down. Now we're saying we don't know him. Let's use DJENVY for one example. They point blank period told the world live that this man kicked in the door, broke in the door, and did some illegal stuff. That came out to be untrue. When DJENVY had the camera on the other side, just opened the door and walked in the archway and asked him to come out so he can beat his ass. That's one right there, right? That's part of your character. So now you're telling me you're a liar. Now, another conversation. He did a 4-hour quote unquote debunking live. Everything was BS except for the Mrs. Cheeks situation, because we already knew that was sus. Everything else they lied on because it was evidence either between Alvin Preach, Kevin Ray Wilder, other content creators that were showing evidence on the other end after they opened their mouths. You know what I'm saying? Now let's go back to character. They on live again doxed another woman and then publicly told people that they know that loyally follow these guys, hey, you go after her. This is her Instagram. This is all her public information. Go after her. The woman was pregnant, going through a whole bunch of stressful stuff. On top of that, you got stalkers between Instagram, Facebook, whatever, all her media harassing her the whole time. She could have lost her child. She could have went through a miscarriage. She could have went through all this stuff, all because of fresh and fit in their actions and how they carry themselves. So to me, there's that's good. Get your business, get your grind. I'm not going to hate on that, but your character and your moral says a lot for me. That's sus. That's something I can't mess with. This is live. They go live all the time. So it's not like you're editing some clips and making it look pretty, and then we can have that what if conversation. This is their character 24/7. So yes, when I see you live 24/7, just like we're watching Poppy in real time right now. Just like you're gonna watch me in real time on my platform, man, Poppy. Me and Poppy don't agree on almost every damn thing, but guess what? We have we're cool enough to have a real damn conversations and end it from there. So, but you can tell by our character, we ain't gonna knock each other in the face. You can tell by how we carry each other. Like, hey, at the end of the day, when it's over, we're gonna conversate just like men, fresh and fit. Yes, we don't know them, but live 24/7, twice a week, 7 days out the week, they are who they are. You can't fake not being you, bro. Especially you live.
Yeah.
You can't
like
fake
they
that.
don't want to be them, actually, though. They don't want to be them. They want to be somebody else that they're not. So the real thing come out, and that's what they get cut. That's the real definition right there.
Yeah, it's been debunked all the time. Like, yo, your character gonna show regardless. And I'll go back to, since we're on top, and I'll say this, and I'll dip out. When we brought up the whole security thing, and EBH made a comment about the when people in these streets and stuff, and you got to protect your business or brand just in case if something comes up. I literally just been through that just not too long ago. So I got my receipts on a whole nother content creator that's way bigger than I am. And my attitude was like, you're 20, 30,000 K sub counts, but you're worried about little 200 something me. But you're saying stuff that's false, that's not true. It's not damning and incriminating, but it's false and untrue. So I got receipts on it. So I'm just gonna wait until you make your move. That's how you have to handle people like that.
Hell yeah, man.
Exactly.
Facts.
Yeah, well, family, man, it's about to be that time. I gotta do another stupid stream that I gotta do. I mean, it's not
it was real, Poppy.
This boy is gonna interview your boy and stuff like that. So I guess my cloud growing a little bit. I'm getting internet famous, y'all.
That's right,
Poppy.
Yeah, that was about to start in the next 15 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and close and finish. I would love to continue this one, man, but I just look at my clock. I'm like, it's about to be 4 o'clock. Damn. Like, when you sit down, bro, and start talking, you start losing track of the time, man. Especially when it's like a good old time. You feel me? You just go by mad flying. I just look at the clock right now, man. I've been here for 3 hours 45 minutes. I didn't realize it was that long.
It was cool kicking it with y'all fellas.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So look,
Hey,
man,
EBH, don't let Poppy slip out your fingers about that $10, man.
Oh no,
yeah, we got 2 years for that, bro. Don't remind him, man. He's gonna lose that one anyway.
Neck.
I'm just trying to keep you honest, Poppy. Just try to keep you honest.
I'm gonna send somebody to Denver right now to get on him.
Yo, who friend are you, Angelo? Yo, you a hater. You was my friend, nigga.
I'm about to send somebody to Denver right now. I'm about to find out what his type is and everything. I'm gonna spend 6 months of research and development, and then I'm gonna get a girl to get in the DMs for about 2-3 months, and then about like 10 months in, you're gonna be like Russell Wilson. You're gonna be like, oh, that ain't even a credible source. I'm gonna be like, see?
Yeah. If it is me, like Media Takeout, one of those weird websites, or Boxy Girl, whatever that shit is, that don't count. You have to be an actual girl.
Okay, all right.
You have to say,
hey, you know what's funny? Since it's come back to the topic, hey, we live EBA, so you got your receipts right there.
Exactly. We got it.
Hey, as soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna blur this whole area right here. Hey, let's see you when I get this in court.
He said, I'll be like, it was right here. They're gonna be like, we can't hear it though.
I'm gonna blur this whole part.
Thanks for having me on.
8 hours, 47 minutes, and 18 seconds. I'm blurring this for 45
I appreciate you having me on, Poppy.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys.
Man, yo, Jay, it's always a good time having you over here, man. I appreciate you, and I hope you be around for every Friday, man. Stay tap in with it, man, bro. With me, bro. Listen to with Angelus. I'm gonna speak to you in 5 minutes, bro. Black,
Fact.
I wrote with you. Marcus, I think he went to sleep.
Oh, y'all about to go live? I'll watch y'all.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Okay.
Marcus, no, is this guy on this other channel? They're about to like interview me, stuff like that.
He interviewing you live on this platform, Poppy, or is it gonna be a taped interview?
No, it's gonna be live. It's gonna be on his channel. I think the name of the channel is the Vital Message. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, they're going to. I like the pressure, man. Don't say, "Oh Lord," I like the pressure.
All right, you have fun over there.
Yeah, we're gonna see. We're gonna see how play that. Them boys fuck with me for as far as I know. Hopefully they don't jump me.
That's all good.
But yo, it's gonna be literally in the next 10 minutes. The name of the channel is the vital. I put it on the chat. It's the vital message.
All right, Poppy. Salute, fam, and salute all the fellas on the panel. I'll get with y'all on the next.
So I appreciate Marcus went to sleep.
All right, well, you just do your thing, close out, and he'll be by his damn self. That's it.
All right, family. All right, Angela, man. Good to have you here, bro. Thank you.
All right, always, bro.
All right, man. The same thing with you, Jay, man. I respect it. Respect. Let me see, Marcus. Well, thank you for rocking with your boy today, man. I appreciate everybody, and please, I will appreciate if you press the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, comment whether you like it or not. This is the only way this I'm gonna get pushed into the algorithm. So I appreciate everybody that was rocking with your boy, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.